Alright, we're live. Make sure everything is set up properly and everything's working smoothly. But how are we doing today, guys? How are we doing? It's Friday. 1 p.m. for me. I don't feel like it's 1 p.m. I feel super tired after yesterday, but that's a whole nother thing, right? Grind doesn't end, though. I'm going to start off today with some SableZard, just because I want to play some more of the deck, right? I really like the deck. Obviously. It's my top pick for Liverpool. That probably goes without saying to a lot of people. I think it's a great pick for Charlotte. If you're looking for a Charlotte deck, but at least for now, we're gonna stick with some SableZard. This is still my Stuttgart 59. Cut the Palpad for Roxanne. Still kind of debating whether or not I prefer the Palpad over the Roxanne, or maybe I want something like a third vacuum, like we saw in Portland get top 16. Maybe I want something like the Bravery Charm, right? Depending on how some matchups end up going. I really didn't like the Bravery Charm while I was playing it, but recently playing the deck without Bravery Charm, I found more situations where I wanted the Bravery Charm. So I'm kind of tempted to try it again. Just the 1-of count, right? But we'll see. For now, it's going to be the Roxanne, though. Second Roxanne is good, right? It's just more out to the card, and the card's really good. It's important in a lot of your matchups, namely Zard, and the matchups where you fall behind, there's plenty of times where you're going to go Roxanne, like Sableye or TM Evolution, right? Depending on the lines. So having 2 outs to Roxanne is nice. Makes your Claras and your Raihans particularly a little less available, but it's not the end of the world by any means. You can survive completely fine without that effectively high count, right? So, but yeah, besides that, that's the list. It's the same as we played Wednesday as well for the online tournament, right? Which we of course won, right? The VOD for that on the YouTube will be going up today, what's it called? Yeah, the YouTube VOD will be going up today, and obviously the Twitch VOD is going to be up until next Wednesday, right? So the YouTube VOD's a bit more useful if you're like coming to this much later, but that aside, I also want to try some Hybrid Mew today. This is going to be Ian Rob 60 from Portland. It is DT Mew with the 1 Elisa Sparkle and the 2 Fusion Energy. This is to play around Spiritomb. And of course, because you're playing both the Elisa and the 2 energies, you can attack with Fusion Energies pretty reasonably. Yeah, it's good. It effectively gives you a 50 DTE. At least a Sparkle does also let you power up in 1 turn, which is nice. But besides that, it's just DTE Mew, right? 3 path, 4 vacuum, standard Mew counts, Judge, etc., etc. So play some of this, and then we'll probably play some other stuff, kind of depending on the mood, right? Maybe a bit more Tina. I'm kind of feeling I want to get a couple more games of Tina under my belt. Maybe some Gardy, but I'm kind of sketched out on Gardy, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, we're probably just going to be playing some Fusion Mew, not Fusion Mew, SableZard for a little bit. So it'll be a good time. Yeah, nothing too intense. Just kind of chilling, vibing, playing some Pokemon, right? Getting my daily reps in, and hopefully entertaining some people while I do it, right? Alright, this hand is absolutely atrocious. I really hope we're going second, but I frankly cannot remember. Thank God, okay. Depending on how this chorus goes, it's at least playable, which is nice. Alright, Gardy, this is fine. This is a matchup I want to test. There's been some recent Twitter debates over how good or bad this matchup is for SableZard. I think it's 50-50. People are disagreeing with me, which, I mean, fair enough, I guess, but yeah. I kind of don't care how the matchup goes either way, because I just don't have faith in Gardy as an archetype in this format, so this is kind of sketch, though. I need this Heavy Ball to get me a Comfy. I think I have to grab everything else, yeah. So, Comfy, please. 2 Comfies. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping there was only 1, but We'll make it work. Psychic here. Just to retreat. If we find Stadium, that'd be nice. Ugh. Ooh, this is interesting actually. I think if I turn one spit looking at my opponent's board, I'm kind of chilling. And I have turn one. No, I don't have turn one spit guaranteed if I grab the VIP pass because I still need to switch card. I'm gonna go for the VIP though. This is slightly riskier, but I think it's gonna have to pay off. We're gonna get Comfy. I guess Manaphy is fine since we're not gonna have the. We're not gonna have the. What's its face? Jirachi on the bench. So, opponent's at 3. Oh, we could have actually just attached our TMD though and lost vacuumed. Maybe we're getting punished for that here actually. Never mind. Not having the Colress next turn is bad, but we also wiped Jirachi off the board, which is pretty huge. Yeah, just spit here. So this board state isn't actually that bad. Some pretty bad lost zones. Our hand's really not great, but they're not really doing much this turn. Like the absolute worst they can do is Mirage Gate. Not Mirage Gate, Mirage Step. I'm more concerned about our lost zone, right? This Jirachi's really bad. If we don't do anything, not having that Colress is pretty rough, but I mean, we're still going up 2 prize cards, and we do go up 2 prize cards, then we become favored. Not that it becomes like the match is won, but we're definitely going to be favored, so. Really? No Mirage Step. I guess it's prized? I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Yeah. I have zero issues with that, actually. I have no problem. Alright. Let's see, it's going to be getting rid of an EX. That's interesting. Just a Rod. I mean, fair enough, right? Fair enough. And then Yono here. I'm chill with that. Our hand was kind of mid. But they're just going to try to defend this Curlia here. So, no rope. Kind of want to see a rope here, but I think we're down 2 anyway, so now with the Mew in play, this rope's going to have less value. Benching the Mew EX here is kind of crazy, though. I don't know why we're doing that. Oh, I guess we're drawing cards. Okay, never mind. That's a really bad situation for them to go into here. Jirachi. That's not Ralts. I don't think you get to choose to just take Jirachi here. I'm not going to lie. I think you have to grab Ralts. I don't think that's a debate. There's going to be a level ball. Did we prize 3 Ralts? Did we prize 3 Ralts and Mirage Step? Is that what's going on here? Because if that's the case, why aren't we scooping? Surely that's just always a scoop. I don't even have anything I want to do here. I think we're just going Fog. Not Fog. Energy to Comfy for retreat next turn, and we're spitting. There's no reason for us to do anything else. Yeah. Have we given away any tells yet that we're playing SableZard? I don't know if we have. I don't think we have, actually. 2 Manaphy is a pretty big tell, actually. People should know by now that playing Tomb in Lost Zone. I mean, I guess Tomb, it could technically be, Tina, but Tina's never going to play both the Tomb and the Jirachi, so. Only Lost Zone deck that gets to do that is SableZard. Yeah. Let's see here. So we're going to try to swim with EX here. Seems reasonable, kind of the only thing it can do, really. They have double 2 prize in play. We have no hard way to gust this Mew. But yeah. Yeah, just give me Rush. What's this? Miracle Force? There we go. That's what that attack is called. Colors off the top is pretty huge. We're gonna Heavy Ball here, grab another Comfy. Not the best prize cards left, but certainly not the worst. And we're gonna go Fog for Psychic, and then go Colress. For these. And I think the plan is we're just gonna spit at the Gardevoir, because this Gardevoir isn't gonna be able to collapse with her or anything because there's no backup, right? So that they can't go for that play. So we're gonna try to abuse that. But first we actually have to find an attacker. That's pretty rough. What are we at now? 7? I mean, we can hit 10 because we have the Beach Court in the vacuum, but I kind of like to avoid burning those resources. We have Artisan here, so we're chilling. Gonna be the bird, and it's gonna be a switch cart, and it's gonna be a vacuum, a VIP, get rid of the Artisan. I'm gonna hold, actually we're gonna use Psychic here, and then just gonna spit. I'm fairly certain we don't have a lot of energy, and we should only have a fire left, yeah. So Mirage Gate's kind of not that great here, but if we're trying to hit with Zard, which I think we are. If we hit with Zard, we kind of just get to keep our pressure state in this prize trade, which would be huge. It's gonna be the retreat. That's fine. But I mean, if they hit us with Mew EX, I mean that doesn't change anything. That's just another, another free 2 prize cards, right? We have Boss. Okay. You can't copy Lost Mine. You still need to have 10 in Lost Zone to copy Lost Mine, my guy. I don't think they realize that. Yeah, that's not yeah, you don't have 10 cards in your Lost Zone, buddy. Nice scratch. Chorus here. Yeah, they did that to themselves. We're at 12. I'm just gonna 12 all to active. That's gonna kill the Mew. We get to take our free 2 prize cards here. And this game is basically won, right? They wasted a turn. They gave us 2 prize cards. There's nothing else to discuss here. This game is over. Those are 2 pretty good prize cards to take. Alright. Yes, I don't know where the Ralts were this game. I can only assume they're prized, because I have no idea why they wouldn't bench them otherwise. Nothing else would make sense. Like, nothing else would make sense here. There's going to be a Curly and a Gardevoir. Okay. For what? For what purpose? Screamtail? Surely Screamtail is your best bet at this point, right? You can't tackle with Zacian, that's a no-go. It's gonna be a Ralt. Okay, so apparently they did have a Ralt in the deck. No hand disruption has happened since they took a prize card, so that's not it. Alright, NIAOno here. That's fine. I mean, you're always going to knock out active and go to 240. Nest Ball Gate's pretty good, honestly. We have this double fire in our deck, so It's not going to really do that much for us, but at least we can promote a Comfy here. So, it's not terrible. Double rolls. They had rolls in the deck. They just straight up did not. Okay. That's questionable at best. But, whatever. Rod here would be pretty sick, so not play Gates. Ooh, actually? Yeah, let's do this. I like this play a lot. Yeah, touch active. We're just gonna go bench Comfy, TM Devo, de-evolution. We take one prize, that's fine. Next turn, escape rope is game. But we are down. We only have one rope left. But still, escape rope is game. So if we can find it, or we can like find Raihan, that'd be chill. Can I close my Discord file? Thank you. Thank you, live. Okay, we're benching Mew for some reason. And we're going into the Mew. If you leave Mew inactive, I just retreat and I spit and I win. So, don't know why we're doing that, because that's just throwing. Okay, catcher. Or catchering Zard. Was that the plan? That's a pretty good plan here. Kinda has to be, but you know. Catcher anything else when you're throwing. Alright, dude. Whatever you say. Even if I had Fire Energy would just be retreating to Cram. So it's always, like literally is always a misplay. There's Beachport. Yeah, our opponent certainly did not play well. Let's put it that way. Hey, broski, how you holding up? I'm chilling. I'm completely fine. Long story short, also for those unaware, I posted this on Twitter earlier as well. I have a severe peanut allergy, very deadly. Yesterday, I was visiting my old after-school club with a friend, right? Stopping by, saying how they were, seeing how they were doing, right? And I had like a chicken skewer thing, right? Thought nothing of it. Ate the thing. Like 5 seconds go by, and I immediately feel really sick. Long story short, after we called the ambulance, I was what's it called? I was given adrenaline, which is what the same thing that's in an EpiPen, right? But instead of using my EpiPen, what we did is that the medical people, they gave me adrenaline straight through an IV, straight into my blood, and that makes it act a lot faster, right? And as a result of the adrenaline, I threw up, including, you know, obviously what I'd eaten that caused the allergic reaction. And immediately after I threw up, I felt completely fine. So I've been fine for a while, right? But I still have to go to the hospital because they have to keep me for observation to make sure, you know, nothing happens, right? Especially since they gave me other medication, they have to make sure that there aren't any side effects to that, etc. So it's just being, you know, playing safe and whatnot. So yeah, I spent pretty much my entire day yesterday at the hospital, which was unfortunate, right? Because I wanted to go play Pokemon, man. I wanted to go play Pokemon. Because our league days are on Thursday, so I just kind of like got to the hospital, finally had access to like use my phone again. Like everyone who's obviously at league are like, hey, like, where the fuck are you? But yeah. No, I mean, I'm fine. I feel completely fine, right? But I mean, obviously, it wasn't fun in the moment. It's not my first rodeo, right? I'm obviously very careful with what I eat, but mistakes happen. So, yeah, I'm not that unused to having to deal with the pressure of dying. That sounds really bad out of context, but anyway, we're gonna donk this Mareep real quick because that Charm is doing exactly nothing to save them. I'm not even gonna bother price checking here. I'm not gonna lie. We had a Colress here, and we probably just win. Yeah. Come on, Chorus, pretty please. Pretty please. That's unfortunate. What do we even grab here then? We have a Raihan in hand. I think it's the Artisan. We need a Path Bump for the hand's turn, but I mean, worst they can have for us is a supporter here, but they don't get to Squawk, they don't get to do VIP, whatever, right? So they probably have a supporter of some kind. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But yeah, no, yesterday was wasn't too much fun, but yeah. Okay, but I haven't been to locals since pre-Stuttgart, right? Because first I went to the US, and then we had the snowstorm in Denmark, and then I went to the fucking hospital, right? So I want to go. You know? I want to go play some Pokemon. I just want to see people. Yes, we are. I can DM you the information if you want, but basically my place at 10 a.m. tomorrow, like a small tournament with like prize money payout. So yeah, it'll be fun. You should stop by if you're not doing anything else. It'll be good. Oh, did I say tomorrow? Sunday. No, it's not tomorrow. I'm going to fucking fighting game monthly tomorrow. That's my priority. Hell yeah. I have to go O2 and Ultimate. Yep. Alright, what'd they do here? They, rear kicked us for 10. And besides that, not a whole lot. That was actually unoptimal. I should use Switch Card first to heal the 10. Bad player. Kind of a mid-hand, but we'll make it work. I need energy and discard here. Alright, here's the plan. I bring deck. Alright, bet. Yeah. I go O2, you go O2, we play Pokemon. Deal. I fail to see the issue with that. We'll just go find an empty table in the corner and play Pokemon. While the people who actually know how to play fighting games, go play fighting games. Sounds like a flawless plan to me. I'll try not to eat a peanut tomorrow. How about that? Yeah. No, the new venue's pretty big. I've been there like once, but we shouldn't have problems finding another table. Worst case, we play on the floor. That's sociably acceptable, right? Surely. Sugar on my lips. That's not good. It's not a problem, but... Just like the playground area. Era? True. Now, if you're a real professional Pokemon player, you're a master of playing Pokemon on the floor at an airport. That's the real OG shit. Alright, there's no way this motherfucker just evolved into Flying Pikachu. What's worse, this dude evolved into Flying Pikachu while also having a bunch of other stuff on his board that I can just escape rope around. So, sick invite, I guess. I'm glad to hear it, Frank. The deck is broken. You've been saying, man. Alright. What's the plan this turn? What are we trying to do? I can hit 7, but I don't think that really achieves anything. We can do a spit. I think we're just trying to hit, like, attacker plus rope. There's rope. I don't think we have attacker, though. But we also, like, don't not have attacker. Right? Yeah. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? That does the trick. This is just for a future stabilize setup. Fire, rope. I'm glad to hear it. I like playing Tina, but A, too much thinking, B, too many bricks, C, this deck is better. I'm definitely going to be a bit biased on this deck, don't get me wrong, but I do genuinely think it's better. So, what are we getting rid of here? I don't think I care to get rid of Beach Court because they have a free retreater anyway. So I think I'm trying to just vacuum away VIP and get rid of this Bravery Charm. Seems fine to me. Just gonna be a spit here. Cool. Alright. I guess keeping Beach Court gives them a free Fleet-Footed, but I don't think we care that much about that. We also killed double Miraidon now, which is nice. But we are in a position where we can just completely ignore Flying Pikachu. Although granted, this Flying Pikachu can make some things awkward for us, right? Like if they attack with Flying Pikachu here, and then when they go down 2, they knock out with hands, right? And they just save hands on the bench till then. But we have plenty of ways to play around that, so I'm not too concerned. Rope is the big one, of course. Yeah. Miraidon's good right now, for sure. Very helmety, but there's nothing wrong with that. I have some leftover Miraidon pieces depending on what you need. Yep. True. Yeah, I think now is a good time to keep Palkia in the binder, if I'm being honest. Not like bad, but it's certainly not good either, you know? Alright, we're kind of actually getting punished for leaving Beach Court in play right now because I want this Fire Energy in the discard pile so I can Raihan, but I can't Raihan right now as a result of it. Which is pretty bad. Let's see what we get here. That's quite rough. We do have Stabilize, so I'll probably just... Yeah. It's probably just going to be Sable, play Rope. Cool. And then I'm just going to Lost Mine... What? Raikou or Miraidon. I think it's gonna be Raikou, because if they switch carded, I still kill it. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. No, I don't think Palkia is bad. It's had several top 4s this season, which is kind of weird. But I already retreated that turn. Yeah, I used I'd already retreated, but I didn't have the Psychic. I hit the Psychic off of the second Comfy. Otherwise, it would have absolutely held the rope there. Or wait, did I switch card? No, that was last. Wait, was it last turn? Now I'm forgetting. Now I'm blanking. I thought I retreated, didn't I? But this switch card Metaskar Pal is telling me anyway. Otherwise. Oh, so maybe I did. Okay, well then never mind. Yeah. Yeah, then I absolutely could have held it. Assuming I did play. No, because I promoted this, so it wouldn't have healed. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, I definitely. I must have played the switch card. So I could have held the rope. Okay. I don't think it changes their game plan, but obviously wasted resource, right? I was probably just zoning out. Maybe the Rod here, double Mareep. Sure. Oh my god, Backlash. You should have seen the tournament run Wednesday. In the finals, last turn in the finals, I need Stadium Bump plus Retreat for game. I flower selecting. I see Beach Court Pokegear, and I hesitate for like 10 seconds on whether or not to grab, eyeing up the Pokegear, trying to grab the Pokegear. Not realizing for like a solid 10 seconds that that Beach Court is literally just game. Oh god. I think chat was about to throw a fucking fit at me, which honestly, that's kind of fair. Okay, so we're behind now, which is super good, because it is going to be, well, now I just don't even need to grab anything. That's sick. Forest of the trees, man. Real shit. Okay, so we have Catcher, they're at 3, so we can just knock out this Iron Hands here. So the card we grab off of a Raihan is just going to be whatever maximizes our outs for Stabilized. That is Clara. 100%, right? Flower selecting. Should have probably done that first, actually. Ropes to grab here. We don't need Colress. We're just playing Clara next turn anyway. So, Catcher, Hands, Retreat, Zard, Blast. And then we pretty much always win next turn. Oh, and also Max Balloon with DTE doesn't even kill us. Which is just, icing on the cake, right? Yeah, the Miraidon matchup is, to me, it's 50-50, right? It's just depending on whether or not you have turn 1, or not turn 1, you have the response to the hands, right? The faster they hands, the harder it is, obviously, right? If you discard Fire turn 1, it's a lot easier because then Raihan is just immediate activation. But I mean, if you go first and they don't hit Iron Hands until turn 2, which, except if they're the Peony build, then turn 2 Iron Hands is the most realistic, right? Then, I mean, you could just straight up hit 7 and have gate, right? That's not impossible either. So, but you do need stuff, you do need to actually, see cards to beat Miraidon, right? They can't just run over you, so, yeah. Every matchup is 50-50. You either win or you don't. True. True shit. That is how that works. Trust. Alright, we have Beach Court, so we can retreat the Zard to get our Psychic. Although we should have just Psychic from the Fog Crystal, actually. How's the Mew matchup? You bench the card called Spiritomb, and then you win. That's your Mew matchup. Yeah. We just do Clara for Sableye. We do Retreat. I don't remember how many Psychics are prized or gone or whatever, so I'm just going to play this safe. So I'm just going to shuffle that and play the Fog Crystal. Yeah, we had another one, but still. Rather safe than sorry, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the Mew matchup without Spiritomb is terrible, hence why you play Spiritomb. Yeah, you definitely play Spiritomb in this deck. Spiritomb is also really good against Zard, because you block Rotom and you block Lumen. And then it's obviously really, really good into Block Lax, because Block Lax relies heavily on Rotom, and they can't just wall you because you have a million switch cards, so they need to penny loop, and they can't penny loop without using Rotom. So, yeah. Yeah, double hands is rough, right? But, like, I think when talking about the Miraidon matchup for SableZard, you have to differentiate between Miraidon with 2 Iron Hands and Miraidon with 1 Iron Hands, because they're not the same, right? Like, in terms of SableZard, those 2 matchups are just not the same. They're just not, right? And you can't treat them as the same, because one of them is a 50-50, right? Where whether or not you win the game is kind of in your control, right? Because they're asking you the question, can you answer Iron Hands? And then if you answer, yes, I can answer Iron Hands, then you win, right? But if they play double, they typically also play ways to get it faster. Peony, good example here, right? And in that case, they ask you on turn 1, hey, here's Iron Hands, can you answer? And then even if you can't answer, they go, all right, sick invite, here's another Iron Hands, can you answer? And then you don't, and then you lose, right? So, yeah, it's rough, but we're going to a Lost Box deck, so 2 of them can stand the prize cards. But yeah, like, standard Miraidon, either the EXP share build that just got stopped playing Portland, or the typical Miraidon build that we've seen since LASC, that's a 50-50. Peony Miraidon, 30-70. Terrible matchup, right? You just kind of have to go second and hope it works. Which is not, great. Yeah. We're going to hold this Nest Ball because we want to see both Cram and Sable, and we also actually kind of want to see Jirachi here. So, guess we're keeping Raihan. Then we're playing this. And then we're roping. Yeah. Yes, Tomb can be useful into Moon. It's a bit more niche, right? But certainly not terrible. Alright. Speaking of terrible, these Lost Zones are fucking terrible. Holy. I don't know what variant of Lost Zone we're up against, but I'm going to bench the Manaphy anyway. We're not typically super reliant on our bench space in this deck, so not concerned about it, really. Yep. Alright, so this is going to be some variant of... Okay, it's Tina. Cool. That's a good matchup for us. Quite obviously, of course. Oh, that's true. Regieleki Miraidon? That's the best version of Miraidon. What do you mean? Nah. Yeah, I mean, you can drop Moltres, right? But Moon should just be a good matchup for you regardless. You should never be losing to Moon with this deck. Moon can't beat one-price decks, even with the Iron Hands and the Greninja, honestly. Like, they're not Lost Zone, and they're not Miraidon, they're not going to turn to you. And even if they do, you just treat it like Miraidon. And then after the Iron Hands, they have no response. So, you should never be losing to Moon. Alright, they're going to get first spit here. That's pretty unfortunate. But, we'll see if we can make it work. Obviously, them not playing Jirachi makes this pretty fine. We should have Chorus first, actually. That's a lot. That's a lot of words there. Real quick, let me finish my turn, then I'll see what you said. What's the plan here? We could actually. No, we won't have enough in Lost Zone to build Chorus, so Chorus is. Alright, well, that's kinda shows itself, I guess. Definitely attaching fire. Not what I wanted to see here, I'll admit. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I need to keep catching. We're about to go down. We're about to go behind 2. Yeah, has to be pass. That's rough. Alright, come from Hearthstone. Try and get into Pokemon. Try and learn Lost Box. Would you get us correct to conceal cards before Colress? In that case, we have 2 energies in hand to make more informed decisions with the Colress. And if not, if you Colress first. It depends. The unfortunate part of it is that it depends. Right? Like, the first question is, do the energies, the specific energies in your hand matter? Because typically, what you want to do as a rule of thumb is you want to do what requires you to not make a decision first before you make a decision. So in this case, when you concealed cards, you're not making a choice on the cards you're grabbing, right? You're just getting 2 cards. So concealed cards before Colress is correct. But if you need Psychic or Grass, for example, you're playing Tina, and the Colress can change the outcome on whether or not discarding Grass or Psychic is better, then you have to play the Colress first. Yeah, so that would be my answer to that. Alright, we are quite behind in this game. That's fine. We have Raihan. I think we have to play Raihan, if I'm being honest. But then again, no, we do not play Raihan here. We have Sable, actually. I think I want Double Fog. No, I have Raihan. I want 1 Fog. Oh, did I get rid of Sable? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, so we're doing 9. So Speech Court here. That is not Sableye I just promoted. I can tell you that much. I mean, how to waste resources one-on-one, I guess. Yeah, TM Diva's bad. Alright, well, I guess we're wasting the Switch card now. Oops. Yeah. Anyway, Psychic. Yeah, it's mind games. Make my opponent think I'm bad, when in reality, I'm bad. No. God. Bench that too, we have the rope. I think we hold the catcher for like a Roxanne play, probably. And then we're gonna do 70 and 50. We're gonna have to Sableye pretty much the rest of this game, actually, to come back from this prize trade. Okay. This forces Tina attack. And they Sable. Oh, I don't have Jirachi, so they're just gonna Sableye, never mind. No, they have 6. We're not gonna Sableye, what? Am I going to Liverpool? Yeah. I'll be at every European regionals this year. Including Utrecht, which is a special event. Yeah. Now, Backlash is right there. Pokemon, at its core, is a game about probability and maximizing your probability to win. If you think about it that way, it's just one big math equation. Which sucks, because I hate math. I'm not a math guy. Yeah. Let me the colors here. So I'm assuming we're going to see the Sableye Sprinkle here, but we're not going to have a problem with getting Sableye as long as we can get Jirachi down next turn. That's kind of all that matters. Oh yeah, Hook's fine. I think it's the Danish group, right? Like Pia and so on. There's no such thing as a question too stupid. Don't worry about it. Roxanne off the top is pretty huge there. So we're gonna say... I'm just gonna burn the heavy ball. And do here. I'm gonna attach fire here. I'm gonna catch her up the Tina. And then I'm gonna play the Roxanne. So I'm really hoping we see at the bare minimum Jirachi, but also an out to get Manaphy back. Okay. See here. Alright, so Jirachi's there. Cool. And I don't think we're doing anything else. Just kind of hope we don't get Greninja'd here, but I highly doubt we will. That'd be really surprising. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon for a little over 8 years now. So I mean, frankly, comparing yourself to where I am in the game is just not worth it. And when I say I've played Pokemon for that long, I don't mean like, oh, I started in 16, then I took a break, then I got... No, I've played non-stop since 2016. So, I mean, most people don't have that amount of experience in any game, right? Alright, Color's off the Roxanne sucks, but yeah, like there's nothing wrong with just being new and trying to learn, right? That's just part of the process. Trust me, I was much dumber when I started playing. Oh my god, 11-year-old me was just a nightmare to be around. Holy. Yeah. Nah, that's fair, Hicks. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes that happens, right? But sometimes you just high roll into a good placement. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you have the humility to understand that you can improve, that's all that matters, regardless of results, right? Never get like you can pretend like to make your ego big, right, for fun. That's one thing, but like actually like having an overinflated ego will just straight up hinder your growth, which achieves nothing for no one. But looks like we are going to Greninja here. Yep, that's unfortunate. Damn, they really hit all that off of the Roxanne too, huh? That's crazy. So we have no catchers, which means this game is just lost. This game is GG's, because Roxanne lied to me. Roxanne completely lied to me there. Is there a line that exists here? I don't think I see it. They have to involve the Cramorant going up in the active, so I mean, I guess if I rope and they give me Cram, I guess. I don't know why they would. Yeah, they're not going to, but yeah. Yeah. How am I winning this game? I'll lose to Sable, I lose to Tina. I can't Gust Cram because I'm out of catchers. Yeah, that's a scoop. Unlucky. Roxanne lied. I mean, if I had Jirachi in play, then I would never have lost my Manaphy, and I couldn't get Jirachi in play, so that happens. It'd be like that sometimes. I think we're going to play one more game with SableZard, and then we're probably going to move on to some Hybrid Meal. See how that feels to play. Sure, I'll go first blind, why not? Why not? I regret going first. I regret going first now. Alright. What are we doing? We are Fog Crystal. We have all energy, we're all psychics. That's who we prized Zard, but Zard's obviously active. We prized Manaphy. We're up against some from a Lost Zone. So that might be pretty rough. Besides that, have all energies. So I think we're just gonna fill the bench here. Try to not really worry about it. I miss playing Weird Ear. I love Weird Ear. Here. Oh, I missed a bit of chat. Hold up. Most players nowadays coming back. There's a lot of players coming back. I don't think I'd say most. I think most players were still new since the game has been growing this much. But I don't know. I feel like it's very varied and like where people are in the game right now. It's kind of all over the place, but learning Pokemon has been a lot more accessible in recent years because of platforms like Limitless. A lot of streamers playing the game. Me, no. YouTube, Pokemon being a whole thing. The resurgence of coaching. Coaching is very big right now. It's very prevalent. You can get most top players to coach you. So I mean, you can really just like pick like who you want to coach you based on what you're playing or like what you want to play. Which is really, really nice, right? Like, I have a lot of people come to me because they want to learn SableZard, which makes sense. But, I mean, I wouldn't blame people for going like, oh, hey, John Ing offers coaching and I want to learn Tina, right? Like, yeah, sure. I mean, I could probably teach you how to play Tina, but, I mean, let's be honest here. John Ing is probably a better Tina player than I am, right? So, having that, like, accessibility, I think is, like, making people grow a lot faster at the game than have in the past, but... yeah. Mewtwo Zatsu would go hard, though. Busted deck. Trust the process. Don't listen to the meta slaves. Play your homebrew. Alright, interesting. Pidgeot V hitting the bench. Alright, maybe I should pay attention to the Lost Zone here. So this is theirs, TM Devo. So this looks to be SableZard, but with a Pidgeot package. I do not hate that. Not sure it's necessary, but I certainly don't hate it. I need that. Just to get 11 energies on the field. Easy. What do you mean? Yeah. I fail to see the problem with that. What am I needing here? Do I need... Well, they didn't bench Jirachi, I guess. I'll do this, see where that takes me. Alright, I'll see you, Wally. Thank you for coming. Maybe the bench here. Actually, this Pidgeot's super annoying because I want to rope into Cram here, but if they give me Pidgeot, I just kind of can't deal with it. Yeah. Damn, that's really annoying. Is there even a reason to hit the Pidgeot? I don't think there is. I think we're just trying to, like, comfy into another rope here. I think that's the line. Just not comfy into another rope. I need to grab Rod. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. Knocking out your own spin is crazy. That's the one that, like, confused itself, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Rope? Yeah, you get Zard, buddy. You think I'm... If you give me Bird, you think I'm gonna let you have anything else? No, you get Zard. Fuck you. Take it. Take my Zard. Any Passaroni. Alright. Can I have Switch Cart, please? Thank you. Actually, yeah, let's do this. What are we at now? 8? Yeah. We can get one Lost Zone. Worst case, we have Switch Cart, but we hit Energy, that'd be nice. We definitely keep DTE here, but I don't think we retreat with it. Probably just gonna be Attach here. Switch Cart here. Sableye here. We saw Fire Energy, right? I could have sworn we saw Fire Energy. No, we saw TM Devo. And a Fog Crystal, so technically they could play Greninja, but I highly doubt it. So, yeah. Alright, what are we doing here? Now they have to spit at me, right? The new Raichu. Oh, that's the one for every damage counter on each Pokemon, right? Actually, you know what we should do after this game? We should go through all the new cards revealed, and I'll give my opinions on all of them. How about that? Let's actually, you know what? Let's do that, because I guess I haven't like publicly said like my opinions on any of the new cards. So let's just go through yeah, you know what? That sounds fun. I think Pokebeat should have an article we could just use. Yeah. Palma EX. That card I do not remember what it does. Let me actually look up Pokebeat right now while my opponent plays their turn. I'm just gonna spit me. This match is gonna go quite long. 50 cards revealed from Wild Forest and Cyber Jungle. I think that's what we're looking for. Yeah, I have the full list. It's like 50 cards that they announced, which is cool. A lot of one prize Paradox Pokemon, which is sick. Yeah, so we'll look through that here in a second. Alright, what do we got here? Still a bunch of supporter cards in hand. Knocked out Jirachi, that's an interesting play. I mean, I have double Rod in hand, so not too concerned. Gonna be a selecting here first. Definitely grabbing Psychic. What am I at? I'm at 10. I'm gonna chill the spit here, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna retreat here, and I'm going to Clara this. I'm gonna Clara the whole thing, actually. I'm not sure that's correct, but it's the line we're gonna go for. And I'm just gonna spit. Manaphy is fine. We did lost on a Sableye earlier, so streaming Sableyes might be hard, but we're ahead on the prize trade. So I don't think that's gonna be the end of the world. I'm gonna close my window real quick. I started to smell like gamer a little too much earlier, but should be fine now. It is really cold outside though. And this puts him in the Sableye range, yeah. We got our funny guy though. How much is it right now? That's a great question, actually. I think we're in... I don't know. I mean, there's no snow on the ground, so... I mean, cold enough for there to be snow. -5? Maybe. Honestly, I have no idea, man. Not minus, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is, actually. It probably is -5. It's cold, though. It's pretty cold. It's cold enough. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's a good temp for, like, airing out your room, but if you leave it open for too long, it's gonna get really annoying. Alright, Pidgeot finally went into the deck. Alright, so I think we're going for a Sableye play here. I think that's the line. We're not going to play into their Roxanne. Yeah. I forget what it was last week, but in Denmark, it was pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah, I'm completely fine after the peanut stuff. I've been fine for a while, but I did have to, like, stay at the hospital for the whole observation process. That was kind of just the annoying part. Like, there was like an hour of excruciating pain, which, like, I cannot underestimate when I say excruciating, but after that, I was fine, and it was just kind of annoying to have to wait at the hospital for so long. Yeah. No, but no, I'm completely chilling. I also slept like 10 hours, which is really nice. I'm gonna lost out my Manaphy. I'm gonna make the call. And let's see if they take the bait and try to go ahead on prize cards here. Because if they do, we exert some gamer energy over them. I think we'll do 7-5. I think I like 7-5 a lot, actually. Yeah. They have Comfy active, so we're probably going to see like a switch card, but still, yeah, just only one switch card down, so I'm assuming we're going to see a switch card here. Near-death experience? Real shit. No, I mean, like, it's not my first rodeo, so it didn't feel like a near-death experience, but I mean, I guess it technically was, right? But like so many other things in life, once you've tried it once, it becomes so much less scary. Like, I'm not trying to put on like a tough face or anything, but I wasn't scared, I wasn't panicked. I just kind of had to sit there and deal with it, which frankly is just even more annoying, if I'm being honest. So yeah. Oh, dude, melee levels of shit talking would be fucking awesome. Isaiah is actually no stranger to shit talk, like in a friendlier way, right? I remember before finals at NAIC in 2022, he said on live broadcast, right, like during his like winners match interview after top 4, he called Azul some streamer guy, and that was like the first like big one, I think, but it was like big, right? Like it was just friendly banter, but point is that Bradner at least knows how to banter, which is sick. I love banter in esports. So I talk shit, but like I'm not like fucking Leffen, you know? I'm not talking that much shit. We're leaving the psychic energy. Yeah. Sick invite. You here. Also, thanks for giving me the Zard, by the way. Much appreciated. Yep, get fucked. GG, outplayed. And here's the best part. Now we get to go ahead in the prize trade. That comes down. And, flower selecting? Sure. Oh, for real, dude. Yeah. Alright, so we're definitely putting 10 here. And then I think we're gonna I think we're just gonna take our knockouts, actually. And then we have, what, 6 left? I like 6 to Sableye quite a lot here, because that's more awkward to switch cart. Yeah. Fighting game trash talk is always going to be better, because fighting games, like, definitely produce a bit more adrenaline than card games, right? So yeah. Okay, there's DTE, because they always have it. They always have it. But I frankly don't even care. Do I even have... Actually, do I have a Clara left? I have down 1 Rod, 1 Clara, 1 Clara Lost Zone, so I only have a Rod left, actually. But even then, I mean, they take a knockout, I'm still ahead. I just fire to Zard or attack with Cram or whatever I need to do here, so... We're winning regardless. And rocks. Okay. They still need to retreat their Comfy, right? Rope. Take a Zard. I don't think you have fire. That's what I thought. Okay, be like that. We're still looking at 5-7. Got that. Perfect math. I guess I should have given them Comfy. Oh well. Just a pass here. If they knock out Zard, I still win though. Yeah. They'd have to like catch or Sableye to do anything about this. And they're down like 1 catcher, so they should have another catcher, but they do play Pidgeot Forest Sealstone, so cuts have to happen somewhere. That could be where. Not saying it is, just saying it could be. Be Psychic Energy. Okay. Into what? Comfy? Sure. Get my oil changed, bro. Mo, that's crazy. Gate. Let's just put those there. Getting your oil changed just randomly on like what? It was a Friday today? Let's yeah. I mean, I don't know, I don't have a car, I don't know how that shit works. I thought you could do that shit yourself, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna do play some 8 a.m. Okay, that's fair, that makes sense, yeah. Okay, so, I promised I would do the, like, not, like, set review, but, like, the, like, share my thoughts on, like, all the new cards that were revealed this morning. Let me pull up my browser real quick. It should just be here. You're gonna have to ignore all the random ads. Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's go over some cards. So first up, we have this this really interesting. I'm gonna see if I can like just get rid of these. I'm kind of getting annoyed. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit as well. Can I hear my own voice? Okay, so we got this Metagross line here, which is actually quite interesting. So the Beldum's just a Beldum, 70 HP, 1 retreat, pretty good stats for a basic. The Metagross is also kind of meh, right? 60 damage, and then you do 60 more next turn, right? For 1 energy is like fine. 200 discard 2 is just bad, right? The real interesting part is this Metang here. So this Metang for the ability here, Metal Maker. Once during a turn, you may look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose any number of basic metal energies you find there, and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Shuffle your deck after, or shuffle the other cards to put them at the bottom of your deck afterwards. So this card is really good, right? This card is really good. It's on a stage 1. 100 HP is not a problem because the level ball will have rotated when this card comes out, so we don't have to worry about not having access to level ball because you wouldn't have access to level ball regardless. In which case, having more HP is exclusively a better thing, right? So yeah, this is really good on a stage 1. I think what I'm most concerned about isn't that this card isn't good. is that metal Pokemon kind of aren't good in general right now, but this is going to be our best metal type engine going forward for sure, right? Like any metal Pokemon that are trying to do anything will play this card. 100%, right? There's also a couple ways to like manipulate the top two cards of your deck with the new supporter card. I forgot what it's called, but it's like switch deck for two cards, put them on top, right? So you just grab two metals that way. But yeah, this card is really good. I don't know if we'll see play. It's kind of good to see play like if metal sees play, right? So yeah. Yeah, I would think, is this useful for Gholdengo? No. I mean, surely for like, Gholdengo doesn't need energy in play. Gholdengo wants energy in your hand. So this has zero use for Gholdengo. Yeah. Alright, next up is Raichu. The Pikachu is 70 HP, 1 retreat, so that's good stats again as well. But we got this Raichu. So for Lightning Colorless, Winding Bolt's attack does 50 damage for each damage counters on it. Other than, wait, what? If this attack, this attack does 50 damage to each Pokemon with damage counters on it, except this Pokemon. Okay. So the attack is good, right? There's plenty of ways to not only, for each 50 damage for each damage counters on it. Wait, what? No, to each Pokemon with damage counters. Okay, yeah. So it's for every Pokemon. It's for every Pokemon in play, except the active Raichu. There's plenty of ways to like manipulate the damage to like not only spread damage on your opponent's side, but also spread damage on your side. But the problem here is, well, it's also blocked by Manaphy, but the problem here is the attack cost. The attack cost is way too awkward. Lightning Colorless Stage 1, right? Like, nothing can really play this. Like, Zorobox, maybe, but if you're playing with Zorobox, you also have to play the other cards to make this work. So, as cool as this attack is, you'd have to build an entire deck around it, and I think it's just too frail for that. Especially because we lose Flaffy to rotation, so you'd have to Generator. We also lose Raihan, right? So you really have to Generator to get this thing up in one turn, which is pretty rough, right? You don't want to be playing enough energies in this deck to reliably hit Generators. So the attack is good, but there's no real way to like make it work, if that makes sense, right? So before someone cuts with it, yeah, I mean, obviously we don't have like all the information. So like a new card could come out and then make this Raichu insane, right? We don't have all the information yet. The attack is good. It's everything else about the card that's bad, but if we get like Counter Gain, right? If Counter Gain comes back, for those who don't know, Counter Gain was a tool card that says if you're behind on prize cards, it gives you your attacks one less colorless on attack cost. So if Counter Gain was in the format, then this card would attack for only what's it called? Just a lightning energy, right? With the tool card, and then you could Arv it, and then it'd be really good. So there is that. But yeah, for now, I don't think Raichu's good, but it could be good later. So it's good to keep in mind, right? We have Wug Trio. First, there is the Wiglet. Search deck for a item card, put it into your hand. Pretty good to have on like an evolving basic, right? Not like the greatest thing ever, but I mean it's certainly not like a bad effect, right? I don't know what this guy is doing here. We're gonna close that ad. Yeah, certainly not the worst, right? But Wug Trio EX is a Terra type lightning. So for 1 water, discard up to 3 energy cards from your hand and choose one of your opponent's Pokemon, and then you do 6 damage for each energy card discarded this way. So it's a snipe, but again, gets blocked by Manaphy. So that's kind of meh, but yeah, the art is sick. I agree with that though. And then you have the second attack, which is 120, and then your opponent can't retreat. So it's definitely played for the first attack, and for 1 energy, it's pretty good. 180 snipe is fine, right? Water is probably one of the better types for something like this, but again, it's just not like great. Also, 250 isn't a lot, so I wouldn't count on the Seeing Play. It's a fun card, but I mean, it's nothing special. There's no reason to play this over so many other cards, right? Like, again, it's not bad, but there's no reason to play it, so yeah. Skipping over the evolving stages, we have Gengar EX. Gengar, the ability, Cording Curse. Whenever your opponent attaches an energy from their hand to one of their Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. I think this is just was it Magma Hideout? Team Magma Hideout. That was like a stadium card that had this effect, I think. That was pretty good. The effect is good, but it's on a stage 2, so the attack also has to be good. And for 2 dark, does 160. You may move 1 energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their bench Pokemon. Oh, is it Frozen City? Okay, yeah, then it's Frozen City. Then I think Magma Hideout was like the other one. That was, what was it? It was like Gape Jaw Bog or something. That was the same thing as Magma Hideout. I don't know. Anyway, the attack is good, but it's not great. This could be fun in control. Like, it could be like a somewhat controlling archetype in theory, but again, like, these stats just don't cut it on a stage 2, right? If this was on a stage 1, something to consider, right? But on a stage 2, I just don't see it. I don't see why you would play this card, in all honesty. It just seems mid, right? Like, if you like Gengar, sure, but besides that, that's kind of it. This Shift Tree, however, is quite interesting. So let's take a look at this. So for 1 Grass Energy on a stage 2, choose 3 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Shuffle all of your opponent's other bench Pokemon and all cards attached into their deck. So on paper, this seems nuts. And when I read this morning, I thought, wow, that's broken. Then I read it again, and I'm like, well, maybe that's not that broken. Let me explain why. Basically, first of all, if your opponent has 3 or less Pokemon on their board, this attack straight up does nothing. It straight up just does 0, right? So even then, on a stage 2, if they have a full bench, right, you get to pick 2 of their bench Pokemon, you shuffle them into their deck. That's a good effect, but you can't build a deck around this, right? This has to be a splash in some other deck, so it's weird, right? Maybe some control deck can make this work, right? You'd play Echoing Horn would rotate, so you'd have to play like Erica. But this card is definitely niche. It's a powerful effect, but we're gonna have to see how the meta around it changes and like grows to see how this card like could be played. It's not meta breaking, it's not meta defining, but it is definitely very interesting. So yeah, playing Guardy. Maybe Lost Box should make. No, Lost Box should not make this work. No, too much going on, right? You'd have to too many cards, right? And then Lost Box wouldn't even need it in the first place. Lost Box already do similar effects with stuff like Sableye. Yeah, Lost Box would not play this. But let's see here. For Alligator, I remember this card being pretty bad. Yeah, so once you turn me, put 5 damage counters on it, and then it does 120 more damage. And then 2 Water Energies, 180 is pretty good, right? 180 HP is fine, but again, like, there's no reason to play this. Like, if we're being real here for a second, it's just not worth it. You do 5 to yourself as well, so you go into 130. It becomes a lot easier to knock out. Like, yeah, this attack is good, and the ability is good, but it's a stage 2, right? Like, stage 2s have to be broken to work. Yeah, 280 on a stage 2 single prizer is good, but it's for 2 water. That's my problem. My problem is, I mean, setting it up is fine, but, like, it's 2 water energies. That's my problem here. Yeah. And then, like, also, this should never be able to be a single price deck. I'm gonna guess you have Palkia, but I don't know. I'm not sold on this card. I'm really not sold on this card. Like, Miraidon and Palkia are good for it, but I don't think it's enough. Also, because it goes into 130 after an attack, so it's easier to kill. Yeah, I'm not sold. Oscar, I know you're trying to sell me on this right now, but I don't see the vision. Like, yeah, 280 is good, but I don't think it's like, it's not so much about the damage as far as I'm concerned. I think other cards can replicate that. Alright, Whimsicott, moving on. Whimsicott, ability, once during a turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you can use this ability, heal all damage from your active grass Pokemon. If you do, discard all energy. So, it's like kind of like a semi-Cheryl. Yeah, it's like a semi-Cheryl for grass Pokemon when you evolve. It's fine. Like, if there's like a grass heal wall deck, then this Whimsicott would be pretty good, but unless like we have like a big bulky grass type that like really wants that, then this card's kind of meh. It's niche, but within its niche, it's pretty good. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll let chat argue about for Alligator, but Relicanth. Now this card is good. We need to talk about this card. Ability, basic Pokemon. Keep in mind, basic Pokemon. That's why we're talking about this card as like a really, really good. It's splashable. Each of your evolved Pokemon can use attacks from its previous evolution. You still need the requirement, the energy requirements. Is there anything in this format right now that like really abuses Relicanth? Not that I can think of. Mew, technically, I guess, but like Mew doesn't need that, and also Mew rotates. So, but being able to copy, like your basic or stage 1's effects can be really, really powerful in certain archetypes and certain decks. Angry Whack on Egg on Regigigas. I mean, real shit though. Like, unironically, it's kind of good, right? For Gigas V-Star. I think this card is really good. I can't think of any archetype right now that'll see play in, but this card, I promise you, in the next 2 years, while this card is in Standard, it will 100% see play in at least a couple of meta-defining archetypes. So I'm very excited for this card. Moving on, we've got Incineroar. This card is kind of similar to Feraligatr, but I'm a lot more excited about Incineroar. Let me explain why. So the ability is the main thing here, right? Attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 colorless less for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That's good, right? Now, obviously, your opponent is the one who decides how expensive your attacks are, which is bad. But I think what makes this card good is that we have several different ways to like force Pokemon onto the bench, right? And the attack for fire and 4 colorless does 280, and then your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, so effectively 260. And then yeah, obviously if they have 4 or more Pokemon on the bench, then this attack is for 1 fire energy and it's 320 HP, which is quite a lot. So I think this card is really good. I'm being told to look at Litten from Silver Tempest, so I'm actually going to do that. Because Oscar tends to be saying something with this. So Litten, is this Silver Tempest Litten? All right. Reprise. Oh my god. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So guys, do you remember when I was talking about Relicanth? What does Torracat do, actually? What does this guy do? Once during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon has full HP and was knocked out. Okay, that's kind of bad. But still. Alright, there's a vision there. Okay, so yeah, Incineroar got a new toy, and it's called Litten. Silver Tempest Litten. And Relicanth. I think that's really cool, actually. I think that's a good effect. I think that's, yeah, I actually think this Incineroar might be good. I don't think it's going to be tier 1, right? But I definitely think this Incineroar has some pretty good potential, and I'm actually kind of excited to see how this ends up. For sure, yeah. Radiant Zard at home. True shit. Alright, what else we got here? We've got a Giraffe. That's not what we're worried about here. We've got Farigiraf EX here. So Armor Tail, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's basic Pokemon EX. Pretty niche, right? But Still, some form of walling capability is pretty good. And then we've got Sneaky Beam, 160. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Kind of a mid attack, honestly. But I guess it's pretty good on the Pokemon that's trying to wall, right? So yeah, this is not terrible by any means. But this Giratina, I believe, 20 damage. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter already on your opponent's Pokemon, active Pokemon. So you could combo the Giratina with the Relicanth for this deck, but you'd have to play Satu probably as well to like power this up. So this might be all right, right? Like you block Iron Hands, you completely wall Iron Hands, you completely wall Miraidon. They'll hit you with like Raichu, but Raichu's not gonna be as good when they lose Flaffy. Might hit you with like Raikou maybe. I think this card's like all right, but I don't think it's like the greatest thing in the world. It's just kind of okay, you know. All right, what else? Getting into some basic Paradox Pokemon, we've got Roaring Moon, which is well, it's some good old Vengeance. We got some Vengeance going on. Vengeful Feathers, just double Dark Energy, but it's obviously not only a Dark type, but it's a Ancient Pokemon. So plenty of ways to just ignore the attack cost, pretty much. 70 damage, 10 more for each Ancient card. Oh, just Ancient card, not Ancient Pokemon? Ooh, oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's a lot better than I thought it was. Okay, so I thought those were Ancient Pokemon in your discard pile. This is an Ancient card in your discard pile. That's a lot better. Yeah, 10 more damage for each Ancient card in your discard pile. So it's Vengeance, right? So for people who've been around with like Vespiquen and Flareon and I guess Night March stuff to like a certain extent, right? Mad Party. It's a similar effect. What's on a basic Pokemon has 1 10 HP, and it's Ancient Pokemon. So yeah, Earthen Vessel, Sada, etc. I think this card is really good. You could probably build a deck around this. That'd be really, really good. I'm actually super looking forward to testing this. This looks really, really fun. This looks like my type of deck. I'm actually super excited for this now. Damn. Yeah, Roaring Moon. I'm super hyped for this. Oh, of course, because you play Sada, this is worth talking about. Because you play Sada, you can also splash in a lot of other ancient attackers. Roaring Moon EX being a good candidate, you can like go early with Roaring Moon EX and then end the game with Baby Roaring Moon. And we have some other good ancient Pokemon. We have the ancient dogs that came out, right? The ancient Suicune, Entei, and Raikou are quite interesting. I forgot what their like actual like names are, but yeah, this card's super interesting. I'm actually really looking forward to testing this. We've got Ancient Miraidon, basic Dragon type Pokemon. Fighting Colorless, 30. This attacks at 30 damage for each of your Ancient Pokemon in play. Pretty good, right? We actually got like an Ancient Box engine slowly but surely forming here. I'm actually pretty excited for this. And then second attack, Firefighting Colorless. This attack isn't affected by anything on you. So it's Shred. Yeah, it's just Shred. It's actually just straight up called Shred. Okay, cool. That's alright. But again, like if you're playing the Sada, you can play different energies because you play Earthen Vessel anyway. And then you can kind of build like this toolbox that plays like 3 to 4 different types of basic energy. So we're probably not playing Fire for Shred, but if the like other ancient dogs are good, then maybe, right? Then we've got Great Tusk. The colorless discard top card of your opponent's deck. If you played an ancient supporter card from your hand during this turn, discard 3 more cards from the top of their deck. It's mill, and it's actually pretty damn good mill because we're gonna have DTE in format. So this is actually just 3. This is 4 mill for a DZE. So it's not that different from Durant, but it's probably better than Durant. Especially because your supporter card you can play is like Sada, which is energy acceleration, so you don't even have to play DTEs. Is this like meta defining? No, but it's cool. It's good, right? It's a new mill deck, which is interesting. Getting into some future box, I'd assume, right? We've got this Iron Valiant card. 1 psychic energy. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put them back. Put them back on top of your deck in any order. Kind of mid, maybe like a control card. Psychic colorless. 100 plus damage. If you played a future supporter card from your hand during this turn, do 100 more. It's alright. Future supporters are less good, but certainly there's like something you can make work with this. Probably not meta defining, probably not like the greatest thing ever. Future Booster Capsule is probably pretty good for this card, but I mean, not something to be too hyped about, I think. It might just be like a one of attacker in like certain future decks, maybe. We got Miraidon. Speed Peak, 1 colorless energy, 40 damage, switch deck for 2 basic lightning. Attach them to your future Pokemon any way you like. Energy acceleration, pretty good. The attack's just flat damage, so it's kind of whatever. We've got Iron Shreds, the ability Dual Core when this Pokemon has a Future Booster Energy Capsule attached. It's both fighting and metal. Pretty alright, hits some more universal weakness, but the attack is only 60 damage, and you move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Even if you're hitting for weakness, 60 damage is not that much. So this card's just kind of mid, honestly. I'm not too hyped about this. Yeah, I'm not too hyped about Iron Shreds. Now we get into the trainer cards, and this is where it gets really interesting to me. Because there's a lot of good control cards in this set. So let's take a look at that. First of all, Order Box, switch your deck for 2 item cards, reveal and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You may play... Oh, if you use this card, your turn ends, right? So this is really good. You can play Supporter and this during your turn. So this is just really good for Snorlax Stall, or like just really good for like general control. I think control is going to benefit a lot from this set. Futures or Ancient Hunt stay winning. Yeah, Ancient's chilling right now. I think Ancient is definitely like the winner of this set for sure. Ancient Toolbox and Control are like the big winners for me. Now next up, going into Hand Clippers. Both players discard cards in their hand until they have 5 cards, or they both have 5 cards, right? And your opponent discards first. If you don't discard any, if you don't have, players don't discard and have 5 or less, yeah. So this card's good. This card's very good. Another good control card, right? I'm a big fan of this. Yeah, I think future Ace Spec's better. We'll get there. Trust me, we'll get there. Emergency board. Yeah, this Pokemon, the Pokemon this card is attached to pays 1 colorless less to retreat, and if it has 30 HP or less, it has no retreat. This card's alright. Like, -1 retreat is pretty good on some mons, but I don't ever think you're playing it because of the secondary effect. I think it's always just for the -1 retreat. It's bad at skateboard, yeah, pretty much. It's alright. It's probably just a niche play, but I'm not too hyped about this. It's maybe just good for a couple pivots. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lost Zone probably really likes this deck, or likes this card, but I think Lost Zone probably prefers, Beach Court more than this, but regardless, we've got Bianca's Sincerity. Heal all damage from one of your Pokemon with 30 or less remaining. Pretty damn good, right? Whether you can control if your Pokemon has 30 or less damage remaining is going to be matchup dependent, but this card is definitely good. It's like probably like a one of in most controlled builds, I'd have to assume, but at the same time, it's also probably kind of niche to see like when you would play this card over something like Turo or Penny. So I'm not really sold on Bianca, but it definitely has its use cases. So yeah, now I've got Airy. Airy, look at your opponent's hand, choose 2 item cards you find there and discard them. Again, another great control card. Nothing really to say here. It's just another splashable card in control. You probably play 1 to 2, right? And Palpad, etc. So, yeah. Yeah, this card is good. All right, A-Spec time. Let's see what we got here. So, we're going to start with the Ancient A-Specs. Drum of Awakening. Draw a card for each of your ancient Pokemon in play. Great effects, right? Like if you have a bunch of ancient Pokemon in play, just draw 6 on an item card. That's nuts, right? On an item is insanely powerful. Ancient wants to go fast, and this is going to support Ancient and going fast. But the real broken card of this set is going to be Reboot Bot, the future A-Spec. For each of your future Pokemon in play, choose a basic energy from your discard pile and attach it to that Pokemon. That's a lot of fucking energies on an item card. Now, I want to make it clear, I really don't know what we're using this for yet. But this card is undeniably broken, and something is going to make this card OP. I don't know what yet. I haven't looked at enough of the cards that are going to be, legal for the next set, right? And we haven't seen our English set list and so on yet. But something is going to break this card. Yeah. 6 energies on a single item card. Not even a supporter. An item card. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, look at these cool alt arts. Wow, look at that. Got the Entei, that's not called Entei. The Suicune, that's not called Suicune. We've got the Raikou, that's not called a Raikou. And we've got these other guys. Yeah, ooh, Fluttermane. Wow, ooh, Relicanth. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's my brief review of all the new cards. I think we have to have, like, the entire set compiled before I, like, can really conclusively say, like, what's good and what's bad. But, I mean, there's definitely a lot of interesting things. There's a lot of interesting things in the set that I think are going to be really interesting. My favorite card is definitely going to be this Roaring Moon. I think this card is super sick. I'm not completely sure on how competitive this is going to be, but I hope it's going to be good because I think this card is super dope. I can't wait to play with it. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut to a quick break. I'm going to go to the bathroom, fill my water bottle, all the boring shit you got to do. And then when I'm back, we're going to play some Hybrid Mew. So that will be fun. And I will see you guys then. Alright, we're back. How we doing, guys? How we doing? We are looking at Torracat still. That's not what we're trying to do. We are gonna play some Hybrid Mew. Alright, so this is Ian Rob's 60. Played it with Vance Kelly and Travis Beckwith. Actually, fun fact, teammate of mine also played this 60. Made day 2 with it. And yeah, it's CTE Mew with Lisa Sparkle and 2 Fusion Energies to play around Spiritomb. So, it'll be fun. I want to see how this deck works, see how it performs. Have a good time with it, right? And yeah. Let's see. All right, yeah, Palmont wasn't in the set list. All right, discard 2 cards. Oh, attack this. It's fine. I just don't think it's good enough at like the highest level, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the card's certainly like playable, but I would never like. I don't think it's for a major. It's a stage 2, and it's fighting weak, which isn't really that great right now. Not the end of the world, but certainly not like great. And it just, the entire thing gets blocked by Manaphy. So I'm not super hyped on it, in all honesty. Alright, we're going to SableZard here. We know this because of the mulligan. So I'm actually going to... I'm going to set up... We have the Elisa in hand. Yeah, that's fair. Zard seems really, really good right now, which kind of goes without saying, right? So I have to get rid of the tablet here, but I think I have to. Rough. Okay. I'm holding the Elisas because I'm assuming my opponent plays Spiritomb. Grab a Genesect, why not? I guess they only need 2 Genesects actually, but whatever. Ugh. Okay, yeah. I'll grab VIP off this. That's fine. We're at double Mew. And then we'll use Fusion Strike, yeah. Not too concerned about Palpad this game. Heads is good. That's just going to be a DTE attachment. We have full Fusion Energies. That's quite nice. I'm going to attach the belt. I'm going to draw 3. Yeah, holding here, I'm going to pass the turn. So, not the best, but certainly not the worst. Mainly we have the Elisa, right? So, we're kind of tomb-proofing ourselves here. If they don't tomb, we do have access to the Elisas, which is quite nice. So, yeah, should be good. Gonna be a rope. We're just gonna give him a Mew. Let's see what we got here. Iron Hands for 1 for 280. I don't think I am, personally. I actually forgot what lets Iron Hands do that, but there is something that lets Iron Hands do that. I do remember that. I don't remember what it is, but I know it exists. Not sure. Iron Crown? Oh, that's right. What is Iron Crown doing again? It's like plus damage for each. Like it's like plus. Is it plus 20? I don't know. Oh shit! Triple TCG. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 one and all. We're playing some Hybrid Mew. We're not getting Spiritomb actually. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, Iron Hand's good. How's stream going? Stream going good. Stream's going good. We're just chilling. We just got done with a small card review over the cards in the new set that were announced this morning. So it's been good. Yeah, welcome to chilling. Okay, so no Spiritomb was played last turn. That's quite interesting. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're probably just gonna judge, but unless we want to play this Elisa's. No, I think I want to judge. Because our hand's kind of bad. Okay, don't think we're going to need Path. I think I'm quite okay with getting rid of that. I'm going to draw our 6 here. Okay, I'm just going to throw the Fusion onto a Genesect to kind of get that over with. I really don't have to thin anything else though, so I'm just gonna draw my 1. And yeah, I think it's just gonna be a Max Miracle here. No real reason to do anything else. Yeah. Yep, just gonna be the Max Miracle. And we're chilling. Okay, Iono is fine. Yeah. Drapion incoming? I hope fucking not. I mean, it'd be very confused to play Drapion and SableZard. That would just be, how do I put this? Bad. It would be bad. They would be bad at Pokemon if they played that card in their SableZard deck. For sure. Yep. Alright. I see a Colress here. Kind of expected. But if they don't play Spiritomb, we kind of just win. And even with Spiritomb at this point in the game, we kind of also just win. So we have this whole board set up, right? And we're able to rotate our Mews, so I think we probably just win this matchup at this point in the game. Mainly just because they don't play the Spiritomb. If they played the Spiritomb, they would have shown it, because I'm pretty sure they played the Heavy Ball earlier. Got like comfy. Yeah. So we are completely chilling. Alright. Rod to the Lost Zone, I'm pretty okay with that. Yeah, I really just don't care what they're doing at this point in the game. That's kind of how this matchup goes, right? I guess this could still be their Moon variant, but I'd be very surprised if it was the Moon variant and also played TM Devolution. So, yeah. We'll see though, we'll see. Looks like it is just going to be the Cram. Oh, I'm the catcher. How do I lose from this position? I don't. No, there's always a way to lose. Trust me. I would know. But, you know what? I'm gonna see what I can do to make sure I don't lose. And that's pretty much all I can do, right? Sableye is definitely threat number 1, so that's just what I'm gonna take out here. And we're gonna do Max Miracle. Just pile on the pressure. But they cannot go 2-2-2. If they try to go 2-2-2, they will lose this game. They should know that. Even with me being down 2 path, like, doesn't change that. Wait for the deck to rotate. That's fair. I think Mew's just been good for too long, honestly. I've kind of stopped having like a personal vendetta against Mew, but I do definitely think the deck has just been around for too long. It's Mew's time to go, right? Like, yeah, we've had enough of Mew, right? It's fun. It's been a good time, but Mew can go to a retirement home where it belongs. For sure. I think it's Mew's time to go. What are we doing here? Just a chorus, I think. Yeah, when they print cards like Spiritomb and Drapion, that's fair. That is pretty fair. I can't believe they thought Drapion was enough. That's the craziest part. The funny thing is that like Mew didn't even win that much before cards like Drapion and Spiritomb were printed. It was like right after Spiritomb was printed that Mew won Worlds. That's the craziest part. It's quite nuts. Oh, just drop cards on the floor. As one does, I can't be the only one here who has like a desk that's just like Pokemon cards galore fucking everywhere, right? Just piles of random playable cards and then some bulk flying around. Empty sleeves, half-built decks. Force Sealstone broke Mew? Nah, Mew was broken before that. Force Sealstone was certainly good for Mew, don't get me wrong, but even DTE Mew saw play before Force Sealstone came out, so... what are we doing here? We're not Psychic Leaping. I don't think Psychic Leaping is good. We are down how many tablets? 1? Yeah, I'll Iono here. My room is orange sleeves. That's fair. Yeah, I don't have a lot of drawers in my room right now. I just moved into the place. And I don't have a lot of furniture. I just moved into the place. It's actually been like half a year now. Not quite, but pretty close. I haven't bought enough furniture yet. My first priority was the bookshelf you see behind me because I have way too many books. Oh, I can Psychic Leap now. Sick and bite. But then besides that, I need a drawer because I have kind of all my clothes like either in the cabinet or on the floor because not all of it fits in the cabinet. So it's kind of not great. It's going to be an IKEA trip pretty soon, that's for sure. I'm going to whip the Ultra Ball. Yeah, it is nice. Well, you have to display your book. I mean, there's no point in buying that many books if you're not going to display them, right? I'm very proud of my collection. Not that it's like massive, but it's certainly not small. So yeah, I think we're doing. I think we're holding Path actually. We're just Psychic Leaping here. And then we're not losing the Zard. Here. Okay, what do they got here? I think I'd be surprised if it isn't just Rocks is good. They can Roxanne me. Anything here so far that seems different from my lists? Double Gate. We've seen 2 Gate. Maybe they are playing Roaring Moon. That'd just be so dumb though. I mean, not dumb, right? But like the fact that they also put TM. It's just wasted. Give me the rope. They get Mew. Yeah. Roper. The attached retreat here. I'm assuming we're just gonna see the Sable I play. That'd be my guess. No, stop, please stop. Why? Because I'm playing Mew? Can I play Mew on the ladder on you? Is that not allowed? Or again, Roxanne here, that's unfortunate. Is it not allowed to play Roxanne? Or to play Mew on ladder? I didn't know about that rule, I'm not gonna lie. It's not allowed, that's crazy. Well, it's a good thing it's only our first game on the deck. VMAX off the top is good. We're not Psychic Leaping this turn, so just hold this. Play Force Seal, attach DTE, vacuum away VIP, get rid of literally any of these Force Seal stones. And then we go draw 4. Path is good, but not yet. Go here. Oh, they can also just scoop, that works too. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you're pretty good into SableZard, assuming SableZard doesn't play the Tomb, which you should always play Tomb. Let this serve as your reminder to always play Tomb in your SableZard deck, please. Let this be your reminder. Oh man, monster. That's crazy. What will I ever do without my caffeinated beverage? Tomb is like the best card in fucking SableZard. Not Giacomo. Please do not play Giacomo in your SableZard deck. That, I promise you, is wasted space. You will not find the card when you need it. In SableZard. In other decks, Tomb, Giacomo, nuts, busted, right? But not in SableZard. Alright, gonna be a Pidgey. Heavy to start, double path, assume we're gonna start. This is, yeah, almost play this Mew. Nice, yeah. The Stuttgart 60 is still super good. 100%. Well, the second gate and SableZard are often, it's not worth it. The second gate's not worth it. You just don't play enough energies to justify it. At the end of the day, in my opinion. I mean, it's not that the card is bad, it's just that you could be playing better cards instead. Like, again, it's not bad, but it's just... You see a lot of your energies in your hand. You only really need it for your Zard. Any other time when you're not using it for your Zard, it's just kind of like a dead card. I lost on it pretty often, all things considered, so... I don't think I'd ever play a second one. The one is perfect. The one is completely fine. Yeah. I want to go this. Battle VIP pass. Let's go. Oh, that's not VIP. What do we got here? We're playing the Cram now? Sure. I think we can get away with playing the Cram now. Okay, it's just gonna be a draw 2, I guess. Okay, that's pretty dead. Yeah, we pass here. We have Judge next turn, we just need to find Path. Now that's gonna be easier said than done because we prized 2 out of 3, but we'll make it work. We'll make this work. We'll be fine. Yep. All right. I want to see VIP. Yep, wrote a Mew. So I'm assuming we're going to see an energy to the bird to retreat into the Mew. That he is alive. I am alive. I was almost not alive yesterday. That's a thing that happened. Oh no. Really? No retreat into the... Then why are we benching the Mew? Why is this Mew not a Pidgey? Alright, that's a misplay, but whatever. Here. 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 We hit the path because we're just that much better at the game. First incident, I did not have to use the EpiPen, no, but it's far from my first incident. No, okay, this was the worst one by far, so far, but like I knew how to handle the situation. I mean, I've been, I guess, diagnosed with my allergy since I was 2 years old. Like, I know how to handle it. So, it wasn't scary, right? It just hurt like a bitch, and then they gave me adrenaline through an IV. Yeah. Oh, is my audio? Oh, wait. Hold up. It might actually have changed my. It might have changed my mic setting. That'd be really weird if it did that though, because that would have happened automatically. Cursed by Ghastly. Thank you for pointing that out. Let me. That's weird. Because it should be my. Huh. Reclama? Oh, okay. That's weird. Because my webcam does have a mic, and when that does happen, that's typically because my webcam mic got turned on, but that should be a mute, so I'm not entirely sure what the issue is. Okay. Is there an echo? You know, let me check on my phone. Let me actually make sure there's a problem here before I do anything. I'm just gonna have to open the stream on my phone. But that's fine. I should probably also focus on the game. Did we path from last turn? Oh, did I forget the path? Oh, I must have forgotten the path last turn. Oh, that's crazy. I'm way too busy focusing on stuff that doesn't matter. Okay. Actually, let me check this first. I can't hear a problem with the audio, but I'll try to fix it after this game regardless. Okay. Back to the actual game. We have this. We have this. We have fusion here, I guess. Yeah, it's just gonna be a path on Iono. Actually, I don't think we pathed there. I think it was a misplay. Actually, straight up, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, path was a complete misplay. Or maybe it wasn't, actually. Maybe I do this, this. Do I play this tablet? I don't think I do. I think I go Cross Fusion Strike, Psychic Leap, and then I give them the Genesect with a box. Yeah, no, I should, yeah, so there's no Echo. Yeah. Alright, let me try to, like, here we go. Avery, sure, take that. Yeah, okay, so, I think the mic should be the same as it has been. But if it sounds worse, then that's interesting, because nothing should have changed unless I just, like, dropped it on the floor or some shit. That might be possible. I'm gonna buy a new mic anyway, because this is just a headphone mic. I mean, obviously, this thing sounds not even remotely close to professional. So that will be fixed. I'm gonna invest in a new mic soon, because I stream, like, minimum 4 times a week at this point, so there's no reason I shouldn't have a good mic. So yeah. Need a vacuum here. We're gonna have to vacuum the tablet, which sucks, because we have to play a tablet this turn, or we could hit a fusion energy. Although maybe we should have gone for like the Iono there instead, but let's see if we get punished. So far we are getting punished. Yeah, I should have definitely gone for Iono instead of the path bump, and just hope I hit a vacuum. Yeah, that's GG. Alright, I could have played that game a lot better. I was probably also like a little too busy multitasking, but that's on me. For sure. Let's play at least one more game of Hybrid Mew. But I think for now I'm going to leave the audio where it is, but if it changes or it gets worse, just let me know. I'll be buying a new mic pretty soon regardless, so I just need to like actually look into which one I want to get. Not trying to break the bank account, so yeah. Alright, we're gonna heads here. Good hand. Fortunate we don't have the basic there. Elgato, wave 3, a little over a year. Okay, nice. I'll definitely look into that one. But yeah, it is about time I get a new mic. I get a new like an actual microphone. Yesterday. I don't know, or the other, not yesterday. It would have been Wednesday. I don't think anything was different, but anyway, Tomb starts pretty annoying. We do not have any out, actually, to Tomb. Rough. The wave one's cheaper, just less features. As long as the quality is the same, that's all I care about. I really could care less about its features, honestly. But that's just me. We have the Judge in hand, so that's probably going to be our bailout button next turn. Some EQ, fair, yeah. That's fair. But it is just a crappy headphone microphone. And my webcam is also, like, pretty old, all things considered. I've just been streaming with what I have, but considering the fact that I'm basically about to go full-time, I should probably have some better equipment. Yeah. But it'll happen eventually. For now, we're against Block Lax. So they started Tomb, which is typically pretty bad for them because they want to be able to Rotom. But yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay. The HP wasn't updating there for a second. I got confused. If we find like Fusion Strike energy, we're chilling. That works just fine as well. Rope first. Give me literally any of your Lax. Does not matter. Force Seal, Star Alchemy. I think the plan here is always to grab a Fusion Energy, which is going to let us draw 2. Sorry, draw 3. And then we Ultra Ball for VMAX and we knock out Lax. Yeah. Keep Tablet, we're going to need it later. And it's just going to be a Cross Fusion Strike, Techno Blast. Yep. Alright, I'm going to promote the Spiritomb. That's quite interesting. I'm going to Penny. Okay, that makes sense. It is control. This is true. To get the... Okay, I thought you were going to Penny to, like, be allowed to Rotom. But I guess it's going to be just to put the Charm on the Lax, which is fair. Makes me glad I held the tablet, but we're going to get rid of that, and then we're going to draw our 2. DTE is good, but we're going to hold it just to play around Giacomo. Or actually, you know, let's Cramley Vacuum first. Heads, Sick Invite. Okay, so we're just going to go for Mew VMAX, and I'm going to just play down my hand. Oh, wait, I can't retreat. Okay, yeah, so we're passing. Okay, I forgot I couldn't retreat. Duh, we're going to Block Lax. Herder. Hurdy dirty dur. It's going to be a Pokegear, Iono. That's fine. I mean, they can Iono me all they want. My 2 cards are good, but, like, they're not that good. Let's see what the Misfortune Histers hits. Let's say Tablet and Featherball. Not the end of the world, but certainly not great. Good top deck. I'm going to play that. I'm going to hold DTE, and I'm going to Fusion Strike System. That's a 3-fin. And they haven't really done much, so I'm not really, like, inclined to do anything here. So I'm just going to Cross Fusion Strike Techno Blast. Do some of that basic Mew gaming. Okay, this is only basic Pokemon, right? Yeah, we are not basic. This is not a Mew VMAX is not a basic Pokemon, so I think we're fine about that. Okay, Mew V is pretty good. ET is pretty good. Switch Card's pretty good. A pass. Cool. Switch card again isn't really what we're looking for. I'm gonna start committing some resources here. We have a Judge here. I guess I'll palpate that back in. Draw 4. I'm really hoping I don't get Giacomo here. Unfortunately, the hand isn't that good. I guess we could Iono, but it doesn't really achieve anything. I guess there's no way we can attack next turn regardless. But I guess we have if we hold Boss in this hand, then we get to knock out Tomb next turn. Seems pretty good. But I am hoping I don't get Giacomo. That would feel pretty bad here. It's going to be a catcher. That's fine. We have double switch cards. This is probably the least of my concerns. Okay. I could have bossed the tomb this turn, but I couldn't attack it because I used Techno Blast last turn. So bossing the tomb wouldn't achieve anything. Oh, and I could. Well, then I could have retreated. That's true. I guess I could have done that, but I didn't. So I think it's fine regardless. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm not sure I need to, though. It might have been correct, though. For sure. Probably just a brain fart on my end, but, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Temple Sinnoh is pretty rough, though, actually. So maybe I do get punished here. Let's see if I get punished. If I get punished, it is what it is, right? Steelstone there. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna keep this for Avery. Actually, well, we're not drawing that much anyway, so yeah, the move can go. Then Temple Sinnoh is gonna be the zone here. And then I'm gonna go switch card into this Boss Tomb. I'm gonna go for the Boss Tomb this turn. And then I'm gonna Fusion Strike System. Just so that next turn I'm in a position where I can actually blow up the Snorlax. We max critical. Yeah, but no, you're right. Like, on, like, actually thinking about it, I should have definitely knocked out the Tomb last turn. Because then I could just, like, blow up this turn, right? So, yeah, misplay. But I'm not exactly most experienced with DT Mew, especially into Block Lax. Not that that's an excuse. I mean, bad play is bad play, right? So it'd be like that. Okay. Just gonna be like so. I'm gonna play this heavy ball. I'm gonna thin that. I'm going to cram away vacuum. Heads. How many tablets are in deck? Just the one. But I think we just need the one. We hit 190, 220. Yeah, so we do actually just get to take 2 prize cards here. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to be here and here. And I'm going to vacuum away this Iono. I'm not going to need it. I'm going to get rid of a 4 Seal Stone. We've already used Star Alchemy. Yep. And then I'm going to draw 4. Fusion. No, we hold Fusion Strike. If we hold this hand as well, just to have like options for next turn. And then it's going to be a Technoblast for 230. So we have Switch for next turn, we have Boss for next turn, we have Judge if none of that works. So I'm not too concerned, this hand should be pretty good. Yeah. But I mean, the game is pretty hard for Block Lax when they don't get to Rotom, right? Okay. If you're benching the, or if you're using Peonia, then the Spirit Tomb doesn't matter, dude. Does not matter. Da, 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 da. Okay, what did they grab? Who knows? Counter Catcher. Cool. I still have switch cards. They should know that. They should be tracking my resources as we speak. Also, switch card that turn was like really, really bad as well. Not switch card that turn. Catcher that turn was bad because I used Techno. So yeah. What's my favorite card? I really like the Roaring Moon. I love the new Roaring Moon card. I'm not 100% sold it's going to be competitive, but I do think it's quite good, and I'm hoping it's going to see play for sure. All right, that was game number 3 of Hybrid Mew. So let's just get to 4. Let's just play 4 games of my Hybrid Mew. This will be the last game, and then we'll see what we're gonna play from there. I'm kind of thinking some more Tina. I think I should have some more reps in with Tina. Seems smart. Besides that, I'm not really inclined to try anything else. What about Zard? Nah. I'll be blunt, man. Zard kind of plays itself. I'm not too concerned about learning the Zard, how to play Zard. I play Zard when I coach people all the time anyway, so play so much time. I spend so much time playing Zard outside of streaming that I'm kind of not inclined to play more Zard right now. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Pidgey. 4 energy sure is a lot. We're gonna have to get rid of this Palpad here. Hope with CVIP. Okay. And pass. Yay, Newbie Max. Love Newbie Max. Oy. Sucks to suck, huh? You have fire to the Pidgey where they're just gonna call for family. Still better than what I'm doing. Never mind, there's Marvin. Uh-oh, chat. I think we're about to get shit on. Yeah. For real, dude. I'm gonna eat a muffin. You ever just like buy a muffin because you can? I eat too much cake. But fitness is a myth anyway. That's base. I don't bake as much as I should. Yeah, baking's pretty fun. It makes a mess though, and I hate cleaning up. So, but once in a while, my roommate Emma makes cake, like different kinds of cake. That's sick. Walking into the kitchen and your roommate's just like making fucking cake. That's pretty nice. That's some luxury right there, right? But yeah, I'm not much of a baker. I'm not a bad cook though. Like, I'm not about to win any awards, but I can handle my own, right? But store-bought Netto muffins, they go hard, man. They're the way forward. Alright. Speaking of stuff that is good, not this hand. Can I thin? I can thin. Okay. Here's the big brain plan. Here. No, we still have one card in hand. Fuck. We should have kept fusion energy so we can attack, but I want to scoop, but you know what, let's see him. Oh, actually they have to have it. No, I'm scooping. I actually straight up can't be bothered. Not even gonna bother. Dormicay. This might be a hot take for all my fellow Danes in chat, but I think Dormicay is kind of mid. I don't think it's bad, but I'd rather have something with chocolate. I'm more of a chocolate type of guy, I won't lie. Closer to ball though, not too far. Alright, new deck. I'm gonna play Tina. Tina is here. Alright, nice knowing you, Oscar. Nice knowing you. I don't think it's bad. It's the coconut on top that I don't like that much. I think coconut's super mid. The actual cake tastes fine. It's the part on top of it that I'm not so big on. Like, if someone hands me a piece, I'm not gonna turn it down, but if given the choice, I'm always gonna go for like a brownie, right? Golden Sphere is good. Golden Sphere is very good. One thing that's gonna be fun for all my fellow Danes is I found a Laukehus in New York City. It wasn't called a Laukehus, though. It was called something else, but it was basically a Laukehus, right? And they had like a bunch of Danish pastries, but they didn't call them Danishes. Thank God, first of all, right? But then they had like a bunch of Danish cakes, and they had like hopewell and stuff, and then they had something they called raspberry slices. You know, like Hinbestnita, right? and I had to try a Hidden Best Need in New York, and it was actually pretty okay. It was definitely a little more American, right? It had 2 layers. It was 2 layers of Hidden Best Need, because of course America can't make anything like normal size. It has to be big, but it tasted pretty good. So there's that. It cost like $6 for a Hidden Best Need, which I guess is pretty accurate for fucking Valkyhusel, but it was a fun experience, right? 333. I probably just Psychic. But yeah, I got to try that. In America, they eat like they have real care. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. That was the funniest shit about being at the hospital yesterday, right? It's because, like, if that shit had happened in the US, I'd be down, like, minimum $1,000 after insurance, but probably so much more. The entire thing was completely cost-free. Ambulance, 4 hours to the hospital, bunch of medication, free food even, right? The entire thing, no charge. So, I have 0 problems paying taxes in Denmark, I'm gonna be real. If we get to, if we get to go to the hospital for that, like, for free, I'm completely fine with that. And also education, but, I mean, you know. Yeah. Americans stay mad. Okay, my Zard opponent sure is Zarding, but no, Jirachi's kind of hype though. Pidgeysard. That's all there is, ladder. There's one of my VODs where basically when I upload the VODs from the streams to YouTube, I have it all like timestamped. And there's one of the VODs where it's just SableZard versus ZardEX for like 4 games in a row, and I just have to copy paste the same fucking line with different timestamps. That shit was crazy. Alright, we're gonna flower selecting here. I guess I can get rid of a Psychic. Although I'm not actually sure how much I need to chorus here, so maybe that was a misplay, but yeah, well now I'm punished regardless. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, what's a Abyss Seeking here? That's pretty rough, yeah. It's pretty rough, Eggnog. Here and here, we just got rid of a Psychic, so. This is the fun part about playing Tina and the Zard, is that you can kind of just like vibe. Like, you just wait for them to start taking prize cards, and then you kind of win, right? No reason to go ahead in the prize trade. Would be a VIP's going to discards. Jesus, look at that discard. Get yourself a discard pile like that, chat. Candy Zard. Yep, never saw that one coming. My phone's telling me it wants to restart. I'm like, okay, bro, you do that. Have fun with that. Something update, something. I don't really care, man. Do your shit. Do whatever you need to do. Yeah, our Heatrans are true. Radiant Heatran, guys, trust. Is that the play for Liverpool, Oscar? Tell the class. leak the play on stream. They won't believe you. It's fine. They'll think you're capping, and then you show up, you play it, and like, oh my god, I should have sectored the Heatran. Alright. What do we got here? So they not got a Comfy. That's kind of whatever. I'm promoting a Comfy here for sure. Who knows? I feel that. We're at 5. Ooh, horse. Yes. I'm gonna go with this, but I'm not really sold on the fact it's correct. I have no idea what I'm doing with Tina. Let's be real here. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I should have ninja'd first, but whatever. Sable. Oh god. Don't let him cook. Alright, we're down 1, 2, 3, 4. We have one. We definitely have grass and psychic. Okay, so. Yep. Then 2 water. Are we playing the second? I don't think we are. I don't think we're playing the second gate here, so I'm just gonna go here. Yeah, and then a flower selecting. Sure. This is gonna put me at 8. I'm gonna bench a Sableye. I'm gonna attach a grass energy. No way, that was a misplay. It's fine. I'm gonna go into this. Do I shred? Is shred optimal here? I low-key kind of don't hate shred. I go shred and I go like... It'd have to be shred again, I guess. Then hitting with cram would have been better. Or would it? I could also just Abyss Seeking. I go shred into shred. They go down to 3. I go Roxanne Path. Set up another Zard. I don't know. I'm gonna shred. Let's see let's just see how this goes, right? That's the fun part about like testing Tina for me, is like I don't know where certain lines will take me. So like obviously in a tournament I'm gonna play more safe, but like I kind of just want to try out ideas right now, kind of see like where they take me. Like where does this type of line take me in a game, right? Like do I know that this actually works when we do hit tournament, right? But lost in my path is gonna put me to 9, which is quite nice because it means we just need to Comfy at 10. There's gonna be another boss on what? For Ninja? I mean, sure, if that's what you want to do, man. They are bench locked here, so I'm thinking we evolve this and we go Sableye. Seems pretty sick. Nest Ball whiff. Flower selecting. Definitely grabbing this. Switch. Because of gate if I need it. Ugh. I'll have to go switch into this. Quickly, you basically can't lose against Zard unless they're technical matchup. That's fair. Yeah. Boss here is not what I was looking for, but I guess I'll go... This is kind of scuffed, but I'm going to go Gate, Attach, Water, Active, Retreat into Sableye, take 2. They're down double boss. This path is fine. And then I can, like... I guess I'll just try to force as many resources out of them as possible, right? Knock out Charmander, knock out Pidgey. Because they can evolve, which means that, they're, like, the most threatening to take off the board. Yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't find Tina V-Star. I guess I don't play that card, apparently. No, it's the Tina V-Star. That's crazy. There's the Arven. Okay. What are we getting off of Arvin? Considering we're down vacuum. This is actually cool, because if they're using Arvin, they're not using Zard, and they're not using Boss. So they knock out Sableye, and then we're just winning. So this is chill. Have we lost zoned a oh, they play second vacuum? Alright, fuck you, I guess. But we have not lost zoned a Gates. So we have 2 Gates left, we have 1 Rod left. We're gonna need both of those. Okay, what now? What do we got? What are we doing here? Rod? Okay. Fires? Sure. Jirachi? Sure. Too late. And pass. Sick invite. That's a pretty good top deck. It's time for us to do the funny thing. But first, I'm gonna get my free flower selecting. That's pretty good. I just take Zard off the board and I win the game here. I don't think it's that deep. It's gonna be Jet, and it's gonna be Psychic. Yep, and the Scoop. Cool. My Jet and my Psychic are stuck on my screen. Thank you, live. Trend. I'll pass on that one, man. Nah, not on broadcast. Can't leak the sauce, dude. Can't leak the sauce like that. What do we got here? Sure. Battle Pass got anything good? Anything I actually care about? No. But I'm not. No. I can do that. All right, yeah. More Tina. More Tina gaming. Test against Sable Heatran? What the fuck is a Sable Heatran? Please tell me what that means. We're not playing Lost Zone Sableye Heatran. I refuse. I guess blind first is fine. I don't know. I don't really know where we're going with Tina. Cybertails, thank you so much for the bits. Good luck in your matches. Thank you. Man, bits are bits, right? Oh, Gholdengo. Cool, that's fine. See, it's not annoying when, like, Philip spams bits, you know? Alright. Man, if you start, I'm playing Gholdengo. This should be a pretty good matchup for us, I'm pretty sure. But let's see if we hit off the selecting. I think we have to grab gear here. I don't think Manaphy's gonna matter, but we might get punished. 3 Psychic in hand is crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a pass here. I don't think Path's gonna matter until next turn. No Lost Zone? Wild. Alright. When you getting us anything good here? Hope not. That's a Palkia. So we are officially kind of fucked by this Greninja here, but we should be able to play around it. Just kind of minimize our comp phase. Isn't like too hard. I think the matchup's pretty favored regardless. We just spam Path and we just hit him with Tina. Right? Hit him with Tina, hit him with Cram. Please Rain Splash, to be so funny. The worst part is I think it's optimal. Whether you retreat this turn or next turn doesn't matter, so just Rain Splash. Yeah. Raging Bolt plus Guardy EX. I have not thought of that one, but I don't know. I mean, I guess the idea is that like Raging Bolt can do any any energies, but I haven't really thought too much about UIC meta. Although it is the tournament I care the most about coming up. But we have to grab Polaris here. I'm just gonna play the Pokegear. Okay, well, be like that, I guess. I think this is our grab. No, the Tina V is crazy. Guess we kind of got punished there. Should poke good first. I do think selecting first is always correct sequencing though, so we kind of got punished for correct sequencing. Feels bad. We are at, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Water to Comfy, spit innocently. Yeah, once Uslike ends, I'm just gonna go straight in the lab for UIC format, right? Have like a month to grind that. It'll be good. I'm kind of curious as to how I'll handle the stream at that point, actually, because live would be what's it called? Still like old format without the new cards out. We have to play old format, and I kind of don't want to do that. So maybe we do like, I find someone to tabletop test with. That might work. Anyway, they just like draw past, so that's pretty sick. Tina V is good. Nest Ball for Greninja is probably good. Then I think we're just bossing a Gimme Ghoul and spinning again after we attach this. Yeah. Twin Leaf. There's also the just like the Pokemon Simulator. I think it was like, I don't want to say it was Michael Long who made it. Zhao Long on Twitter. And I also played a little bit on that. It works really well. But I think Twin Leaf will be fully out by that time, if I'm not mistaken. Another draw pass for my opponent. Well, it's a good thing I got a boss's order in hand. Switch card's kind of sick because I want to hold the Jet for like a different type of play. I guess, yeah, Gholdengo is kind of a bricky deck. I could have told you that, but you know. I'm actually going to go for this Chorus. I think Chorus is fine here. I want that, I want that, I want that. Getting rid of double switches is kind of mid. Yeah, this is the call. I'm gonna go Jet here. Have 7. Have gate access, but I think... Actually, no, we'll do this. We'll do Grass, Water. If you play with Kyogre. Yeah. Shred. Yep, we just shred this. Now we're up 3 prize cards. Kind of doesn't matter too much what they do here. We should always kind of just win. I mean, okay, if they knock us out, we're kind of screwed, I guess, because we only have the 1 Tina. But I don't know. We'll see. Alright. I forgot how many games of Tina were played, but I think we're... Okay, that's fair. I kind of want to play something else right now, honestly. I think we might just do some SableZard. Although I'm not sure. Let me scroll through Limitless real quick. And see... is there anything else I actually want to play right now? I kind of don't think there is. I think I might just go some more SableZard. I feel like that's what most people want to watch anyway as well. Urshifu Valiant? I'm gonna blunder the hell out of that deck. Let me see. I should probably pull up Limitless. Is there anything from Portland that's like super exciting that I should play? RCS Champ. Nah. I think we're gonna pass on that one. I could play Zard. I kind of don't want to play Zard. Inteleon Urshifu, maybe? Roaring Moon? Arceus Superior? Shin Pao? Nah, let's play some SableZard. Fuck it. Or how much time do we got left here? It's almost 4? Alright, so let's play one more game of Tina, and then from there we're just gonna move on to SableZard for the rest of the day, I think. Ross Coffin Roaring Moon? I haven't actually seen Ross Coffin's Roaring Moon list yet. It's 33rd, I know that. Rip, by the way. What's in here? Emergency Jelly? That's crazy. Only 2 Sada? Really? Sure is the list of all time. Actually, yeah, let's play some games with this. Fuck it. I'll play a game with this. Maybe 2. We'll see. I'll import it afterwards. Yeah, research makes sense. I mean, it's not Sada, but I mean, I see the vision, right? Ross Coffin's also just like a god tier deck builder. Some would say washed, but I disagree.
Look for something here. Nope.
Oh, we Donk here? I think we actually just have Donk, don't we? There. I'm not even gonna bother price checking, dude. I'm just gonna like go for this Donk real quick. I think we still retreat, switch. No, we just have it. Never mind. So it doesn't matter what we grab. Cool. Our grabs just don't matter. We can get rid of switch. No. Go switch here. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know why my opponent was draw passing with a Comfy in the active, but whatever. Okay, well I guess we do get to play the Ross Coffin deck. Let me pull it up again here. I need to fix the trekking shoe arts. Darks, yep. Moon. Oh, nope. Here, and there. Let's give that a go. Let's see if these are also Zard. Interesting. Joined into Donk. Fair. It'd be like that sometimes, huh? We're going first or second. Let me look at this list again. I mean, I kind of always default to second playing Roaring Moon, but I mean, this might be the exception now. Let's choose second regardless. And we're still going for a turn 1 attack, I'd imagine. So, yeah. Definitely glad I'm going second with this hand, I feel like. Michelle. All right, someone summon Farsai. All right, where are we here? Oh god. I guess LunaRock's the thing on the ladder, huh? Reggie's back after rotation? No, because you still lose the Zard. Actually, you could probably find a way to beat... No, you can't beat Zard anymore. You lose, Evolving Skies Regidrago, which would have been... Which is currently in this format. That's how Reggie's beat Zard, but you can't beat Zard anymore after rotation. The problem right now is you have an unwinnable Guardian matchup, and all your matchups are just kind of like 50-50s. Like, the problem with Reggie's isn't that it's bad, it's just not good enough anymore. It's kind of just power creep, honestly, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Rainbow Energy reprint will be kind of hype. If you loop TM Devo. Maybe. Alright, what do we got here? I'm gonna VIP first. I'm gonna go Roaring Moon Squawk seems pretty fair. Actually, let's do Squawk Greninja. Because we have the Ultra. I'm gonna Pokestop first. Pretty good. No water energy in this deck. It's quite unfortunate, but whatever. Just gonna grab those two. And I'm gonna go concealed cards. Nice. Think we're fine to do this. Don't play trekking shoes. No. Sada's hype. Trekking shoes. No. Pokestop's fine because it's just a free discard here. I'm gonna not take anything. I'm gonna play the Sada. Attached to my moons. Gonna go switch card active, or no, energy switch active, switch card Mew, and then I don't have a way to discard an energy yet, so maybe I should have kept the Ultra Ball actually. Probably a misplay. But we have Ultra here, but we actually don't have it. That's really rough. Yeah, that's rough. I think we kind of misplayed here. Oh, we have an attached return. Oh my god. I have the IQ of a fucking goldfish. Jesus. Yeah, I... Throw. Casino deck. Yeah. Mew with catchers is just a fucking casino deck, isn't it? Alright, what's my opponent got here? Maybe you should discard the Pokestop. But I kind of want to have Pokestop for myself, honestly. I mean, I'm also fine with it if they hit that shit, so... Why are they playing Raihan and Turo in the first place, though? That's what I want to know about. Alright. Got anything good here, man? My opponent's just kind of been not really doing much of anything. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of getting bored of this. Like to play against an actual deck, please. Like to play against an actual deck. Can we get an actual deck here? Not fucking LunaRock. Doesn't like not even like drawing well. Pretty please. Switch card? Sure. What are we protecting our 1 energy? Do you not want to cycle draw? Surely you want to cycle draw here. Or not. Every action because they can. Everyone does that. Every like type of player does that once in a while. Not they should, but you know. Nothing we want off the Pokestop. I'll Star Alchemy for it, it's fine. Although I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, well, no. Rope. Rope's good, because, we get to try to, like, punish them for, like, hiding their energies. I low-key just want to, like, research this hand, honestly. Like, are we actually getting rid of anything that bad? I don't think we are. So, yeah. The hand goes. Perfect. And, energy switch, not energy switch, concealed cards. Dark patch here. Energy here. Dire flame wings. And this time I am going to discard the stadium. Because I really should not be hitting the Pokestop at this point in the game. Probably didn't need to hold it last time either, but you know. 6 cards in deck. I don't need more than that, right? Spinning is winning, right? Spinning is winning. If they have anything they need, like they need me not to hit, I always hit it unless it's gone. Which I guess I'm down 2 boss, but like I still have my pal pad, so I'm vibing. I need the worker, sure. Yeah, I don't really know what they're gonna get off of 3 cards. It's gonna do them anything here. Hey. Yeah, GG's. Roaring Moon. Funny deck. Funny deck. Cool funny deck. Yep. What are we at now? Is that 260 or 280? I think we're at 260. 2 more wins with Greninja. Finally get out of Pokeball hell. Have I actually, guys? I think we've got an entire stream without me complaining about live yet. So let me fix that real quick. Have I ever ranted about the live elo system? Oh, I've only done it like 5 times. Let me do it again. It fucking sucks. No. The whole decay system is terrible. It makes 0 sense. It's just an absolute nightmare. It makes it insufferable to climb. Climbing the ranks in live does not feel satisfying because all your progress gets wiped regardless, right? It's terrible. It's so miserable to play. It makes the game actively less fun that you know that your ladder progress means jack shit. It's a really shitty feeling. That I hope they like. I really hope the developers actually fucking listen to what people have to say about this game. But I mean, what we know one thing about Pokemon is that they don't typically do that, so, you know, but I just want to have a fucking playable client, please. I feel like that's not too much to ask for, but whatever. Alright. Okay, I'm going to Miraidon here. Going first, this matchup actually seems pretty good because we just trade 2-2-2. And we should have the easier time hitting turn 1 knockout. Especially with a hand like this. This hand is very good. Yeah. Yep. Your boosters are very good in this matchup. True shit. Makes my Roaring Moon very big, very bulky guy. And also, if they play Coco, we get to wall Coco, which is pretty cool. Oh, also just heads up, since I have some stuff I need to get done today, the stream will end about half an hour earlier than normal, so in about half an hour. So this is probably like second to last game type of territory, depending on how long this takes. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, pretty much what Lucky Boy said. I would like an actual ranked system, but like the ladder on PCGO wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't great. I didn't like it, but I also actively didn't dislike it, you know? I would love like an actual ranked ladder, but I mean, I feel like this doesn't count as an actual ranked ladder, which is the worst part, right? We're gonna do Concealed. Sada's good. Poke, Force Seal Stone's actually actively just bad to see here, so we're gonna hit the Pokestop. I mean, I guess we do Attach, Dark Patch, Energy Switch. I think that's the line we're going for here. Booster Capsule. Might as well play the Sada. Nice. Very good, very good. Then I think the line is just Squawk and Seize. We go Squawk here, we hit pretty good cards. Use the... Actually, that was a colossal misplay. That should have gone on to Moltres. Moltres should just Dire Flame Wing stat back, but I guess we go this, Ultra Ball, those, grab Roaring Moon, what's that? Okay. Oh, they want to be recording under. That sucks. Alright, let me know if anything changed about the stream, because I got an error notification, but as long as the stream is still running fine, then everything's good. We're just gonna Energy Wheel, or Energizer Wheel. I'm gonna go to the Roaring Moon. I can't split these? No, okay, that's fine. Yeah, 2-2, should be fine. We can always force those down for an energy if we need to. Now we're kind of doing to them what they did to us, which is leaving both a 1 price on the active and 1 price on the bench, so the rope isn't doing anything. Yeah. Broken deck, true. I'm tired. Getting back from the hospital, like, they didn't let me go from the hospital until like 10 yesterday, which was really annoying. Because I had the reaction, like, must have been like 3:30 by the time the ambulance had shown up, and like I felt completely better. It was like getting pretty close to 5, and then after the the final check-in at the checkup at the hospital is around 6, and then they're like, yeah, well, we gave you a bunch of medication, like you should probably you should probably stay for like 4 hours more just for like observation, right? So I just had to chill in a fucking hospital bed for 4 hours doing nothing. I mean, I could be on my phone. Oh, I had an allergic reaction. I ate something with peanuts. Yeah. I had a chicken skewer. It was a chicken skewer. Which, I mean, I just kind of ate without thinking about it and not having checked, like, the ingredients, which I obviously should have done because we found out afterwards that it had been marinated in a marinade that had peanuts. Like, just straight up peanuts, right? Yeah. But, I mean, by the time I was in the ambulance, I was completely better. Because they gave me adrenaline, which had resulted in me vomiting all over the floor. And, I have felt completely fine after that. Yeah, I feel fine. I feel completely okay. But it's pretty exhausting. It's a really tiring process. It wasn't that scary. It's just annoying. I mean, obviously, like, the hour of having the allergic reaction was like you know, pretty excruciating pain, but I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? Like, I feel fine, like, nothing happened, there's no consequences, so it's I kind of can't really have, like, I mean, obviously, like, it hurt, physically, and being stuck in the hospital for 4 hours is not exactly how I prefer to spend my time, but, I mean, the alternative is I could be dead, so, like, trade offer, right? Oh god. We're just gonna play Viejono here, seems fine to me. We hit energy, we're chilling, we just discard the path. Yep. Easy peasy. I actually think I'm just gonna do this energy switch now from the Moltres to this. Yeah. Then we hold research for next turn. Bonk. Yeah. But no, when I got back, I like sat on my computer for like an hour, just kind of playing video games. I'm like, wow, I'm really tired. And I went to sleep and I like slept for like 10 hours. But yeah. I will say though, like I don't know like how many people have experienced having adrenaline shot straight into your blood veins, but that's a trippy ass experience. That was probably the scariest part of the whole thing, was like the feeling of having that much adrenaline enter your body at the same time. Like, it was more adrenaline than I felt winning Stuttgart, and that was a lot of adrenaline, because that amount of adrenaline kept me going for like 12 hours after the event. Yeah, I mean, like, having that amount of adrenaline just like shot straight into your blood veins is crazy. Not something a lot of people have experienced. That's probably a good thing, because it's not exactly what I deem comfortable, but it was definitely a unique experience, let's put it that way. I need path to get this sucks. Yep. I do got the funny tool card. Do we play vacuum in this deck? Should probably check that. We do not, but we're fine because we have a couple of funny attacks, so not too concerned about it. Can I thin anything out here? I guess we thin out of Moltres, why not? Choose first. Okay. Choose again. No. I mean, sure, I guess. Pokestop. Dire Flame Wings. Emergency Jelly. Retreat. And Frenzied Gouging? Yeah. Seems like the line here. And we go to 1. How many energy acceleration tools are we down? We have 2 more Dark Patch and 1 more energy switch. Yeah, we're fine here. And we're also out of Iron Hand's range, which is sick. Not that it matters, but still. Yeah, no Iron Hands, no win. I mean, I guess Iron Hands doesn't do enough here, but you know. Okay, Prairie Jar, sure. So I guess we're going that Miraidon? Yeah, sure, okay. I mean, I have Dire Flame Wings attached boss, right? So don't think it matters that much. Unless we're playing, what, how many path? Seen 2 so far, and a Beach Court. I'm not expecting the 3rd path for sure. Don't think we're really too concerned about that. generator comes down, shouldn't matter too much. Let's just boss like a Zapdos or some shit. We play Rod. We don't. Okay, we always promote Lepreco. Star Alchemy. Dark Patch to Moltres. Dire Flame Wings to Moltres. Yeah, Boss. Moltres. Aura Burn. Sick, and vibe. I should probably take my prize card. Yeah, true. All the dames. All right, I need to focus on like actually doing this. I'm just trying to multitask. I'm doing a really bad job at it. I think we'll do like one game of SableZard, and that should like probably close it out today. I think. Yeah. One last round of SableZard, and we're chilling. Should probably turn on the light. It's getting dark in here. Not exactly the most professional light I got, but it works. No music because of VODs? Oh, there should still be music. I mean, I can see the thing going, so. Yeah, give me like a double check if you can't hear the music, because I can just turn it up. But it should be like, you should be able to hear it. Oh, hand's not great. I'm actually quite scared of getting Donk, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to go for this. But the music should be, this is Glitch X City. We're typically fine to use Glitch X City, so we don't have to worry about like VODs and whatnot. And YouTube copyrights. How many energies is that prize? Just a DTE, okay. Flower selecting 2. Cool. Okay. Just gives us cram, that's nice. I don't really know what I'm playing against yet, so I don't really know what I want to grab. Manaphy could be fucking anything. It could be Guardy, it could be Zard, it could be Lost Zone. I think the most important thing is I probably just don't even grab anything. I leave the bench space open for what I do need. So yeah, it's just gonna be the cram here, and they pass the turn. Yeah. It's not stall, this is true. That's probably like the one thing. It's not stall, it's not Mew. So like grabbing Tomb's kind of bad. Like if it's Zard, then so be it, but it's Zard, okay. So 2 would have been the optimal choice there. But it's kind of hard to make that call, you know? What can you do? Double Gust down, I'd love to see that. Charmander. Okay, what else we got, man? An Iona? Sure. Hand was not phenomenal, so I'm okay with getting rid of it. No, Colress is rough, but at least we're seeing more outs, right? A pass. Ooh, that's a good-looking escape rope in my hand. Alright, what do we got here? Funny Colress Man. Love that guy. And it's good. Okay, well, guess we're playing another game then. Fine. Be that way. Be that way. I think we're officially in Greninjas here, aren't we? I think we are. Ouch. Yeah, that's not the hand we're really looking for here, not gonna lie. That's Zard again, so might be some quick Zard games we're playing here. Okay, what we got here? Manaphy. Sick invite. Cool. Please break. Pretty please. God damn it. Okay, well, we'll see the top deck at least. We'll see the top deck and we'll probably concede the game. If the top deck's like out to Comfy, then maybe, but my opponent could also Iono me. No, okay, they're gonna go for the infinitely more smart decision, which is pretty understandable. Oh my god, I'm tired. Top deck, Chorus. All right. Okay. We have an actual game to end today on. Pretty please. I mean, actual game. Just one. One actual game here, please. Can actually get into a game. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna choose first in the blind, just kind of feeling it. I think that's what we're in the mood for today. Alright. God forbid I had a Comfy in my opening hand, right? What do we got here? Gardevoir? Alright, this is gonna go long. Uh-oh. Just hoping to wrap it up quick, but guess not. Unless they, like, unless we donk them, but like, ending the game on like 3 donks is just kind of rough, right? Like, I actually like to play a game of Pokemon. But we are going first, so as long as we are turn 2 cramming and they aren't turn 2 candy guarding, we're pretty much fine. Let's see how this goes. Manaphy is not bad, but okay, we have double Sable in hand, Jirachi there. Whoa, my voice. 2 cram, 1 Zard. I believe. Roxanne. Prized a Fire Energy. It's not the end of the world here. It's gonna be an attach retreat. Saber switch cards. Maybe flower selecting. Not in a hurry to set up a Zard here, so I'm just gonna grab my second Comfy. And then switch card into it. Unless I want to... No, I'm going to hold rope. And selecting... I'm going to make the call to keep Jirachi. Even though that's our out to cram gone. We have Colress, we have 2 flower selectings next turn. I'm thinking we'll be fine, but it's going to be interesting. Alright. Guardy player will do Guardy things. Nothing new. Do I crack the second monster? I kind of want to go to sleep early because I have to wake up early tomorrow. I guess not too early to crack the second monster, but go like 1. Cheers. Alright, turn 1 Crest and Greninja inactive is kind of mean, not gonna lie. That's quite fucking annoying. They just got it like that. I mean, I guess it's not like the tallest ask in the world, but this last thought has to be the Jirachi. Alright, what do we got, man? Pass? Cool. Draw for turn. Colress. Cram, Beachport. This seems pretty reasonable to me. Bench Tram. Use Flower Selecting. I think we're gonna do this. I'm gonna Escape Rope because the Crest will naturally heal itself, so hitting the Ninja is probably better. Actually, maybe it's not, actually. Because the Greninja can't put damage counters on it through Guardy. So maybe that was a misplay, actually. We prized a Fire, so I'm actually going to keep the Fire over the Psychic, but in this matchup, typically you're trying to do it the other way around. I'm going to retreat using the Fire, having a discard pile is pretty nice, but yeah, maybe this Cramorant in the active is actually a misplay. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, maybe playing the Rope there was a mistake. Regardless, I don't think my opponent's doing like a whole lot this turn. Oh, actually, no, this shouldn't matter because this will only matter if the last Pokemon they put down is a Psychic type Pokemon. But if that's a Psychic type Pokemon, then they don't have Jirachi in play. And if they don't have Jirachi in play, I just start stabilizing their entire board and then win on TMP though. So even if they Cresselia, yeah, the Cresselia just straight up won't heal enough. Okay, it's gonna be the Jirachi. Wouldn't expect anything less. So yeah, the damage on this Greninja is like kind of wasted, but depending on what plays we are able to get away with, this might be good. I mean, it's either spit at Greninja or spit at Cram, so there's that. I am fully expecting a retreat into this Cresselia at some point, so we're gonna need another Escape Rope, which is probably just going to result in us knocking out Greninja. But we'll see. Candy, Guardy, that's pretty rough. Candy, Guardy, and 4 energy? Damn, but they're not knocking out active, so they have to be knocked out with this, but if they do that, then they have 6 energy on Gardevoir, and if 6 energy on Gardevoir can knock out with Zard. So, that's quite interesting. Reversal. That's 2 reversal and an ordinary rock, and a super rock down. They're going Cresselia active. That's interesting. Because this Cresselia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 100 damage to my active Cramorants. They cannot snipe the bench. I have Jirachi in play. Yeah, I don't know what they're really doing here. I'm gonna be real. We're doing 80 now. Oh, we're boss. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they have all of that on turn 2 without supporter. That's I don't know if I think that's quite fair, I'll be honest. I feel cheated. We have the Rod. I think we're just going to have to play it as is, right? Heavy Ball, we can just burn that. Sure, I've got a Comfy, yeah. They're going to take the first prize card. Against Gardevoir, that's a fucking death sentence. I think this game is pretty much lost on the spot. But we're going to play it out regardless. I'm going to shuffle these two back in. I'm going to go for Comfy. Ugh, just fucking serious. I have to get rid of Rod. It's going to have to be a Clara game, I guess. I'm going to go into this. We're at 7, so we are hitting 10, so we can actually knock out active. Okay, maybe should have shuffled the fire in, but whatever. Switch cards, Sableye, attach, bench. Because we don't have Jirachi, but we do have this. That should put us at 10, so we put all on active, and then we knock out the Cresselia, so... Yes, we don't have Jirachi here, but at the bare minimum, we are taking the Cresselia out of the equation for now. They're down a Rod, so I'm not too concerned about them getting it back. But playing from behind against Gardevoir is kind of just GG's, honestly. There's not a lot of lines that are going to let us win this. I can think of a couple. It's not like they don't exist, but they're definitely not, like, likely. So, yeah. We'll see how this goes. Okay. What are they down? Because they're down quite a lot of resources, right? It's gonna be a Manaphy grab. They bench it, they're really stupid. Don't look like they are. That's good. Yeah, boss down, vacuum down, one Rod down. Nothing lost zone. Okay. Looks like gonna be a Guardi EX attach here. Yeah, I don't think we got it. I think we're gonna have to rely on a line that involves. We could two-shot Guardi EX, but we're playing into Collapse at that point, and while like they don't have a lot of hand advantage, they definitely could still have to Collapse. So we'll see, but. It's gonna have to be something off this Pokegear as well. So that's 7, okay. So I have an idea. It's gonna involve some TM Devo shenanigans. I think I have to keep Clara, right? I do. Because I'm down double Rod. Yeah. I don't really want to play the Clara this turn, that's kind of the problem. Chloris here is fine. Hold the second gear. These are 100% the grabs. Actually, do we need Artisan? We probably don't need Artisan. Probably just a good Collapse Stadium bump regardless, though. I'm gonna retreat. It's just gonna be into the Cram, and I think we're just gonna spit this Gardevoir. So the plan here basically is that we're going to go... I'd really like to knock out this Jirachi. But that might... I mean, we can knock out the Jirachi, obviously, but I think I'm too likely to get it back. If we're able to somehow knock out Jirachi the same turn we Roxanne, that's fine, but... I don't know. We could wait, but if we wait, they thin their deck enough, and then we kind of lose regardless. So, if we're really lucky, they're gonna blunder here, and they're gonna try to Rod back Cresselia, and try to attack with that. And if they do Rod back Cresselia, then we're chilling, because then we get back our Jirachi off of Artisan, which we should have actually done last turn. But we can treat this like a a bluff, or like a bait, a trap, if you wanna, however you wanna word that, right? And they were trying to like get them to Cresselia us, or like use find Rod for Cresselia. But regardless, what do we have here? We have Fog, we have Rocks. Don't really have that much else though. As long as we're hitting different things, we can still, like, absolutely make this work, though. That's what we're gonna do here. 8. If we put 6 on it, that's actually quite annoying. I mean, taking a prize card isn't, like, bad, but we'd rather save up for a big Devo play. Kind of play out of Iono ranges, since that's the first Iono of the game. They're gonna have a bunch of Ionos pretty much every turn. Yeah, this thing is at, like, if it had 1 more damage, that'd be or 2 more damage counters, that'd be perfect, but it doesn't, so. And it probably isn't going to, unless we try to, like, do, like, a Zard play, then he might put 1 more energy, but I don't know. We also got 6, 7 basics down, that's just not enough. Okay, Comfy promotion, and what now? Vacuum's bad, Sidekick to Sidekick. This is always Greninja give. I don't want that. I would rather knock out active then. Do we just knock out with Cram? That feels so mid here though. I mean, I guess we go here, 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 here. We knock out active. They don't really have that much going for them. Hopefully, anyway. And we go Spit Innocently Knockout. They have the 1 Refinement plus the 3 cards in their hand after top deck. And I guess they have, like, concealed cards too, but it's not a lot. Yeah. It's not great, that's for sure. They are promoting the Curly Hair though, which is pretty interesting. I'm still trying not to attack with the Guardy, which makes sense. Okay. I think I'm seeing my line. My line is slowly but surely forming. There's going to be the Rod. Okay, so now they can't Rod it back anything after this. Which means if we do knock out this Jirachi, then we can start to do stuff. But they're going to go down to 2, that by the time we knock out the Jirachi, they go to 1. And then the Sableye just stops mattering at that point, right? So, yeah, I think it's going to have to be some form of, like, Roxanne TM Devo play. Did we get rid of a Roxanne? I don't think we did. We should still have 1 more Roxanne left, which is going to be the win con here. So we're going to hit this Gardevoir here. It's going to be a Cresselia play this turn. That's interesting. Because there's damage on the Greninja, they can do this, yeah. That's quite annoying, actually. It's actually really, really bad. Scratch that. That's straight up just terrible for us. Okay, so the line is going to be... Okay, no, I see the line, actually. But it's even worse when they do that, though. Well, I guess we can Clara, right? We can go Clara? No, I still need Catcher. Shit. Yeah, I still need Catcher here. I can go... Okay, I go... Raihan, Energy, to Zard, get Catcher, Catcher Guardy, this Guardy. I guess I could do that too. I have to play it. Okay, I'm just gonna put that down. They have no... That's true. I knock out this. They don't have... Yeah. I think that's probably the best line. I go to 2. They shouldn't... they had an energy off of this, but they're down, what? 1, 2, 3, 7. I don't think they will. And if they do, we should be able to knock that out, right? Yeah, so we need to retreat the. We could also TM. I mean, we could also TM to knock it out, right? But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing rope into the Zard to then catch her. I'm going to debate this. The ninja, I kind of don't care. And then I think the call is to... yeah, but it's a way for them to get knocked out regardless, because they would have to boss or catch her from there. I'm just thinking like worst case scenarios, right? But I think we do just win this now. It's kind of where I'm feeling. I'm gonna get rid of the Artisan. It was just played to like not time out. I'm gonna bench this and I'm gonna go Combustion Blast. I think the only real problem here is that we don't have a way to retreat the Zard. Which I think this is the point where yeah, I think I had to play the rope because I couldn't retreat the Cram otherwise. We have energy. TM Devo doesn't do anything here, so if anything, TM Devo just gives them more cards. Yeah. Zacian, okay. I'm super okay with getting Iono'd. How many switch cards I went down? 1, 1, 2, and 3. So I have one more escape rope, which actually just not that much. Give me a Roar of the Sword for my opponent here. Okay. Energy Gardevoir. Yeah, so they still need Energy Gardevoir next turn, though. They're down the boss, but you never really know. That's a good hit. Okay, so let me think about this. We grab Clara. We have Energy Retreat, but then we're Spitting, and Spitting's just kind of useless here. So I think the grab is Colress. We hope we see Escape Rope. We don't see Escape Rope. Is this the grab? We can still spit, but it's definitely not great. At that point, I think it's better to just leave the Zard in the active. Yeah. We leave Zard active, which means we probably also hold energy. We pass here. They're down. They have one more basic energy in deck to knock out Zard. And if they do knock out Zard, we have Beach Court Clara. But they're down, what, 2 Iono? So maybe we should have attached the energy to have a pivot. So actually, yeah, not attaching energy there is a misplay. Let me retreat. Okay, do they have the last energy? They do not. Cool. We have TM Devo, doesn't really do anything here. We're just gonna attach to this Comfy and Combustion Blast. Like, yeah. Actually, that wouldn't have made a difference. They're just gonna scoop. Okay, yeah. Cool shit. Yeah. No. So yeah. Anyone who's telling me Gardevoir isn't a 50-50 matchup, skill issue, I guess. Just win. just win, right? All right, that's gonna be the end of the stream. We're ending about like 15 minutes early today, just because I have some stuff I have to do at 5, and we'll have like a little in between. But yeah. All the VODs from all streams go on the YouTube. There's a description thing button below. There's also my Twitter. You should follow my Twitter. That's where all the dumb stuff I post is. A lot of shit posting. Follow if you don't already. Check out the kitchen. Check out my sponsors. Is there anything I'm missing to say? I'm just like, you know what I should do? I should make like a list of like all like the fucking like streamer shit I should say when I end the stream. That's like basically the fucking outro to the YouTube, like to a YouTube video. I think that'd be pretty funny. We just like made a list and like just like read off of that at the end of every stream. You know what we should do though? We should find them in the raid. How about that? Who we raiding? Who we ended the stream by? Chat. Who's streaming Pokemon right now? We've got James, we've got Tricky Jim, but they're bigger. They kind of don't need it. I think we'll do Mr. Soda King. He's Swedish, but I'll excuse it this time. Yeah. I hope you guys are okay with me sending you to a Swede. Alright, bye guys. I'm sending you guys over to the Swede. Yep. See you guys Monday. Not Monday, tomorrow. No, Sunday. I actually have no idea when we're doing anything. Oh god, yeah, it should be Sunday. No, Monday. Next stream is Monday. Bye.